It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Sneezing from the pollen, the chain caught my shoestring, hit the center bar on my bicycle, and almost lost my bearings. I love summer. Good old summertime. I got sunburned on the soles of my feet and sand where the sun don't shine. Sunburned at the beach, in pain the whole darn night. So much skin peeled off my back, you could make a set of Samsonite. I love summer. Good old summertime. I got sunburned on the soles of my feet. A lot of sand where the sun don't shine. Putting on a cold, wet bathing suit. Mosquitoes and bees and tetanus shot in the derriere. Something's crawling at the foot of my sleeping bag, and flaming marshmallows in my hair. Drop and roll. Caught a baseball with my face. Potato salad in the sun. Salmonella steps up to the plate. Listeria gets the run. Oh, I love summer. Good old summertime. I got sunburned on the soles of my feet and sand where the sun don't shine. I got sunburned at the back of my throat. Sand behind my eye.
Hey, good morning. It's Haywood Banks. Caught a baseball with his face.
Ouch.
It's the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
Hello, indeed. What do you got there? Houndstooth? What is that? Crosshatch? What do you got there?
Checks?
Checks.
I don't know.
Gingham?
Gingham, maybe?
Mini gingham?
Mini
gingham?
Hello, Pat Godwin.
Hey there, Chick McGee.
I'm going to talk to you here in a second. There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom. And is it me? Whew. Tom? Oh, I got pole vault fever over here.
Oh,
my
me
gosh.
too.
Oh, woo!
Yeah.
To remind you of the old days, Pat?
A little bit.
Going 20 feet, 6 inches
Unbelievable.
Now, Pat, you were a pole
with
vaulter.
room to spare.
You were a pole vaulter in high school.
That's 8 feet higher than what I did. 8 feet.
Wow. Well,
Unbelievable.
12.6, yeah.
yeah, that was
26.
cool. Watching the Olympics. Did you see
That
any of
was
this,
cool.
Josh?
No, I didn't see the pole vaulting, no.
Yeah.
Guy from representing Sweden.
He's actually from Louisiana.
Yeah, but his mom's Swedish.
And
So.
I think Burrow and Chase.
Oh, so he's a traitor.
No, he's from LSU, so he knows Joe Burrow. They're all boys, and yeah. And talk about raising the bar for being a parent.
Yeah.
They had a film of him when he was, I don't know, 9, 10, 11, in the backyard, full pole vault pit.
Yes.
Him and the
wow.
pole vaults, yeah.
Well, I think they had him when he was 3.
Yeah, he was in the couch. He
With
was
a,
doing it
with a bamboo pole.
Yeah.
Where was he born?
Louisiana.
He grew up in
Then he's an
Louisiana.
American athlete. You can't just choose willy-nilly.
There are a lot of...
You can't go on
that-
heritage.com or whatever the
I will.
Yeah, that
Now,
happened in gymnastics.
Hold that anger. China and the United States are tied right now as I'm talking, 21 golds apiece. Had they counted Mondo Plantis, Mondo Duplantis gold as an American gold, we'd be ahead by 1.
Well, thanks a lot, Benedict. We could have used you.
And he was wrapped in the Swedish flag. And
Yeah.
His mom's his trainer and his dad's his coach. How cool is that?
This is disgusting.
He's
If I
great.
was named Armando, I think I'd go with Mondo, just
And
like he
he's
does.
cute.
That's cool.
Armando. Makes love to someone tonight.
Yes, he
Armando.
does. Yeah. Maybe, you know what? In these situations, don't you think it's probably the girlfriend?
What do you mean?
That got him to switch sides?
She's from hardcore Swedish. I don't want you representing the United States.
You think?
Yes.
I don't know if there's.
You represent
logic.
Sweden.
His
I don't
mother
get
was a
this.
national athlete.
No, I know
for
that,
Sweden.
but why?
Oh, the mom.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the father, of course, just do what your mother wants. Just make her Otherwise, we'll never
God's
hear
sake.
the end of it.
You know the sacrifice.
Balls, will you? Eat the
car.
meatballs.
The sacrifices I had to make to get that pit in the backyard. Oh my
I
God!
have to fly with her, all
I
right?
got to cut the lawn every Tuesday.
In the car with her for 45 minutes.
I had the pit in my backyard, much to my mother's dismay.
Oh, that's cool, though.
My senior year,
Yeah.
Did you
Did
really?
you have a proper vaulting box?
Matt?
and the
I
whole
had
thing?
I got a vaulting box from the school, but I used my own little foam cubes. I didn't have a good pit.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
But something that you
Oh,
could.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
great.
They were also saying that the way as he's carrying the pole for his jump, I guess he's running 22 miles an hour. so he's got track speed, but he chose the pole vault. And
Then you suddenly stop
Yeah.
because you plant that pole.
I don't
in.
understand how that works.
And what do we know about energy? It's neither created nor destroyed. So that energy has to go somewhere. So
It's amazing.
Very
That was cool.
Very impressive.
We'll check in with the Olympics, et cetera, et cetera. Pat, good news. This may be the only good news coming out of off and on Hurricane Debbie.
Yeah?
It's going to lead to a song that's a sing-along favorite on this show. I'm not going to give you any more hints, but stand by. Hurricane's destructive and often awful and about to dump a lot of rain.
But
Good morning, Charleston.
I'll give you a hint. Debbie knows how to party.
Really?
Oh, yeah, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. That's right.
Yeah, I can give you a little hint. I was watching a broadcast. If you see what looks like a small pond and you figure out it's probably only 3 inches deep, don't drive through it, okay? Cars have a way of stopping when they hit water up to the
Doors? Yeah.
the windows. Yeah, they were interviewing this guy. People keep driving through this. Don't do it. It's going to stall your car. Unless you have one of those, snorkels on your car. Have you seen those?
Or those cars that that turn into a boat. Remember those? They had them at Disney.
Those are,
Remember that famous story about LBJ?
yeah.
Had one at the
Did he
ranch?
really?
Yeah, and he would always get unsuspecting visitors at the ranch.
He would just drive straight for the lake. They're
And
thinking,
he'd
oh,
go,
dear God, I'm going to die.
Oh, now, pack your pecker up. We're going to go over here. Yeah. Oh, I've lost control. Oh, no. And he goes right into the lake, and they, hilarious.
Yeah, that's
Little
one of those.
prankster.
You wouldn't think Johnson was a big practical joke player.
Oh, I got you. Anyway, let's send 1 million more over to Vietnam.
Okay, million more.
Here's a funny gag.
Yeah.
It's interesting. The car boat never really has taken off. I mean, it was one of those things in the future. We're going to have cars that turn into boats, and we're not going to need bridges anymore. When you get to the Mississippi, you just drive across. Never really took off. I've seen one of those. I've seen 2 of them, actually.
Have you?
Yeah.
You mean out in the wild, not at Disney World?
Yeah.
Oh.
There are a couple up in Harbor Springs, and there were. But yeah,
They're fun. I've done that at Disney. It's cute.
The car boat?
Yeah.
But again,
Kinda
it's
fun.
like the jetpack. Okay.
It's kind of like the heat pump. No, there aren't any more heat pumps, are there? Did we finally get over that, or am I really pissing off a sponsor right now?
I don't know. My neighbor had one. I remember the din.
I had one. Yeah. I think my neighbor has
24
one.
hours a day. Okay, thanks very much. Also coming up in sports.
Yeah, that's good. Simone Biles does not go out with a gold, but she goes out for this Olympic. Still making might be there in 28 in L.A. She was talking about that.
Wow.
You never know. What's her name? Brazil. Rebecca Andrade won the gold in the floor.
She was amazing.
She had a 14.166. Simone had a 14.1.33. Now, it'd take me all day to go put pen to paper here, but that's very close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Insanely.
And Jordan Childs won the bronze, which was very
And they
cool.
did a really cool thing on the podium. They both
I
bowed
don't
to
know.
her. That was kind of nice.
I don't know if I like
they
that
do?
or not.
No,
I
I
thought
liked it.
It's just me.
What'd they do?
She's Andrade is in the middle, and Childs and Simone are on the side, and they're bending
They
over
kind
like
of bow
this.
to her.
I found that smacking of sarcasm is what I found.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
If it weren't for
you're
Simone,
the best. Yeah,
she
but
would've
Simone
been the
won
best.
all around. I don't know if I care.
So I'm sorry, they bowed to Simone, or they bowed?
No, they bowed to the girl from Brazil.
In the middle, the gold.
So it's respectful,
okay.
is what you're
Very
saying.
respectful, yes.
I don't know.
She battled really hard against Simone Biles the whole
Again,
competition.
aren't these our enemies? You don't bow to your enemy. I don't understand this.
Was it the Chinese?
There.
No, I know that you're
Well,
very
hey,
upset
hey.
about China.
Well,
because
China shouldn't even be in it, but that's
You got to keep. She's from Brazil.
yeah.
Got to keep an eye on her.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
everybody.
You don't know what they're up to.
Everybody, they're not us. You got to keep an eye on them. I agree with this.
Yeah, they want us to think they're just shaving asses over there. No, they're up to something.
Boy, they do.
they do have the ass cam. I don't know
You
if
know,
you've been following.
if they would
really
unleash the Brazil women over here, we'd be overtaken in like a week,
See?
maybe 5 days.
They're cooking something up.
The swimmers, the athletes, the triathletes are in the sun again, and more are getting sick, I guess. But they're competing.
How is that being allowed?
Let's see, the mixed relay event in the Olympic triathlon.
they mean mixed male and female.
Chuckle.
Boy.
Dizzy. The White Sox lost their 21st straight game. Things are grim. Jim Harbaugh blathered on about something in the Chargers, and he don't know nothing about nothing. What else? Oh, this is my favorite story of the morning. Experts warn against you people at home copying what you see on the Olympics and trying
I tell you what, I mean, that's
trying to flip around your backyard.
Yesterday afternoon, I took my the rod from my shower curtain and was trying to vault over my wheelbarrow.
Yeah. I think I could do pretty well. I might get a bronze, not a gold. Certainly, that's ridiculous. But I'll give it a shot.
Apparently, there is a cause and effect.
Grandma,
Sure.
On your hands and knees, you are the pommel horse. What do you mean you have a bad back?
Well, now it's time to check in with our buddy Steven Singer at Steven Singer Jewelers. Coming up, by the way, we have a rather unusual story about miles of diamonds. But you've heard about Steven Singer, of course, on this show. Everybody loves talking about Steven Singer Jewelers. You've heard the expression a million times, I hate Steven Singer, because the other jewelers hate him because Steven delivers the best quality, real diamond jewelry at the very best possible price every single day. He makes it so easy to buy real diamond jewelry for someone you love, and he makes it fun. He doesn't have sales where he's got one of those blow-up things out front that looks like the collapsing pencil man. No, he doesn't do that.
Collapsing pencil man.
What do you call that thing? You know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
You know the thing you see
The
at
wavy man.
at the car dealership. Yeah. Oh dear God, I'm going to get engaged now because Pencil Man says so.
Collapsing pencil man.
Stephen doesn't do that, nor does Stephen listen to me blathering on about Pencil Man. Stephen's a guy you can trust. He's a dog guy. That's right. We get along very well.
Buddy.
I got to send Stephen a picture of my new dog.
Yeah,
he also has
looking forward to that.
He has the best guarantee in the jewelry business. I heard that. A full 100-day, 100% money-back guarantee from Steven Singer Jewelers. Plus, are you okay?
Right. Yeah,
Sorry,
right?
Steve. Sorry. I'm okay. I'm all right. Thank you. I just had the cough.
Once
I'm
again,
sorry.
the Bob and Tom Show, we put the F in professional. Let's see, where was I? Free shipping. That's right. All year long. Experience the difference. Visit our friend Steven Singer in his showroom at the corner of 8th and Walnut if you're in Philadelphia. Or online, of course, at IHateStevenSinger.com. Real, natural, earthborn diamonds. We're going to have space diamonds in the news coming up today. I wouldn't get too worried about them. By the way, one place, one price. That's IHateStevenSinger.com. Once again, IHateStevenSinger.com. And we're going to be talking a little bit of NFL with Steven coming up. You'll hear why. Also coming up, comedian Reno Collier. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This may come as no surprise. This is a song about farming.
Farming, okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, I think that farming should all be done by hand. When I see tractor. I wanna hoe your land. I want to hoe your land. I want to hoe your land.
Yeah, you got that combine, which I don't understand. If you were a heathen, you go and hoe your land. Now go and hoe your land. Please go and hoe your land.
When I'm hoeing, I feel holy inside. But John Deere tractors are forbidden. I can't ride. I can't ride. I can't ride. My mule sure is something. He don't cost 20 grand. When I feed him carrots, he helps me plow my land. He helps me plow my land. He helps me plow my land.
Und wenn wir plowing, we feel happy outside. I used to have another mule, but he died. But he died. But he died.
You English, Mr. Tractor, you'll surely all be damned. If you weren't so lazy, you'd go and hoe your land. Now go and hoe your land. Please go and hoe your land. You better hoe your land.
All right. An original song, The Electric Amish.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
This is Bob Cavoyan for Channel 13 in a special Olympic moment. We are going to recreate the very first time the torch was ever run in history.
Cut! The monkey's got no gloves on. Where are the monkey gloves?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize I didn't have the gloves on. Sorry.
Now we're going to recreate the very first time the torch was run in history.
Cue the monkey. I'm not a monkey. I'm a gorilla. There's a difference. Cut.
I didn't say I didn't know what you wanted. I know what you want. I can't do it.
Why can't you do it?
I can't go in the woods.
Why?
I have sensitive skin. I can't. I just can't do it.
Sensitive skin. You're wearing a gorilla suit. I was just in the woods. Anybody can go in the woods.
Have you ever been bitten by a mosquito? Possibly a carpenter ant?
You don't want the gig? If you don't want to do this...
I didn't say I didn't want the gig.
Tony Siragusa from the Colts. Tony Siragusa said, I can do this.
Siragusa cannot...
He wanted the role of the gorilla.
He cannot touch my gorilla.
Yeah, well, he didn't even need the suit, okay?
Listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
That's awful.
Awful entertaining.
Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom Radio. 24/7.
Hey, this is Tom. Coming up Wednesday morning in the Bob and Tom Show, it'll be sexy time. with Allie Breen.
Whenever my roommate's girlfriend stays at my house, stuff seems to go missing from the fridge. Not like leftover food, like my brand new package of ham was gone after she left last time.
Oh, funny. That's the funniest thing that could be stolen. She stole my ham.
That's Wednesday morning on the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and
The
Tom.
house band today is the Black Moods.
And just for the people who like to go down slow, I know that it
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
We all have Olympic fever.
And Chick McGee, I can see him right there. He is at his post, the Dude Wipes Sports Desk.
Dump your roll because wet cleans better than dry. That's just good science. Try Dude Wipes for the best clean pants down. Dude Wipes.
Dude.
You know what that brings us to? What we learned yesterday on the show. We can't go forward without looking back. If we don't learn from our... all right. I shared yesterday morning, yes, I had a dream about meeting Darryl Green, a Hall of Fame Washington football team cornerback, and I was talking to him, and all of a sudden I heard Ace Cosby talking and embarrassing me in front of Darryl Green. I don't know what that...
It's like a dream come true.
I don't know what that means. Tom got a new boy puppy. There's no name yet, and according to Tom, he leaves... little Tootsie Roll turds.
No. Only one accident in 3 days. We're doing great.
One accident in 3 days.
Great. Yeah.
Wow.
Terrific little guy. We're going to let one of my daughters name him when she gets back from camp.
When did she get back?
Friday.
Oh,
She has no idea this dog's good. She's going to lose her mind. She's going to be so excited.
Well, now, what are you going to do with the daughter who doesn't get
Get
to
a
name the
puppy.
puppy? You're going to have to get
It won't bother her.
Buy her horse.
Cool. Is that right?
Yeah.
Got to buy her a pony, right?
Yeah, a little pony.
No, she's not an animal person.
Oh,
You know what you
really?
need to get? Clear your mind. I know you're going to say, Chick, you're crazy, but you need a pet penguin.
Have you considered that?
How about a penguin?
No thanks.
I bet the penguin would love the pool for starters.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, a penguin.
Yes,
Yeah,
How
Daddy.
cute are penguins?
Gosh.
They're
Yeah, penguin poop everywhere.
We could put him in the pool house. It'd
I'm
become the
not-
penguin house.
I'm not familiar with penguin's scat and its appearance.
Lots of it.
Is it lots of it?
Yeah, they don't show that in those movies. The March of the Penguins, trudging through turds on ice.
Is that right?
So, how are the other dogs liking the new dog?
Fine.
Oh, good.
Went for a nice long walk yesterday. This little guy just keeps up.
All right.
Got to scoop him up, though, when cars come.
Yeah.
He's not on a leash yet.
Okay.
And he's not fast enough yet to take off.
Mm.
I mean, he can. You got to kind of.
What do you mean? If he's
gauge.
not on a leash, what's he on when you walk him?
He's just walking behind us. Or in front of us. or
No
to the side.
leash? Really?
Well, he's a little puppy.
That's a ballsy move. I don't know if you're...
It's a dead-end street. There's not a lot of traffic.
Are you up to
Watch
chasing,
the rocks.
you're chasing a puppy into your neighbor's backyard and
Oh,
setting
yeah.
off alarms? And you're,
sure.
you're up for that? Okay.
Yeah. He's doing great, though.
Good.
Little guy.
When Tom, we were broadcasting live last Friday from the Indiana State Fair. We had a marvelous time. But when the show was over, we all went to our cars. And, of course, Tom got lost. Couldn't find his car on Friday. With the help of the state police.
When we got there was no one in the parking lot. When we got out, there were 1,000 cars out there. I've got a white car. Apparently, so does everybody else. I didn't know there were 200. There are 2 tunnels. I went into the wrong one.
Which, if we could explain clearly to you,
No, there's 2 tunnels on that one side. They're like
no, they're not. There's one. There was one tunnel when you walked.
The
You
state
walked to
police
your
helped me out.
left.
I would thank you very much.
Josh was tired just watching the men's 1,500-meter freestyle swimming finals.
Those dudes, man, oh, man.
USA won gold and broke a record. Yeah, they just kept swimming.
I know. I was like, I can't stand it.
How many did you say? 40 lengths or
30.
30 lengths. Man, oh,
Just insanity. I was like, their muscles have to be on fire.
Tom did watch the 1,500-meter swim, but he had the sound muted. He's had it. He's just about had it.
Hey, you watch it however you want.
That's right. That's why the TV has a mute button. Click. Also, he was having an enjoyable bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich with, I think, Christy came up with, call it a BLT.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
That'd be great. BLT.
That's a great idea.
You ever had avocado to that?
And not just any tomatoes.
That's even better.
As a matter of fact, avocado. Yes.
Yes.
And the tomatoes, courtesy of Handyman Mike.
Yeah, we had tomatoes on our salad last night, thanks to Handyman Mike.
They're delicious.
Yum.
Homemade.
Thank you,
My only
Mike.
question is, how did we get along without Handyman Mike?
Christy,
I don't know
stand
how
by.
we did.
Yesterday, Mike brought me over a beefsteak tomato.
Oh,
Those are my favorite.
Yeah.
I wonder what they're shaped like.
Everyone I've seen has been normal. Not.
These were not. No,
Were they a triangle?
They're not T-bone?
Elephant Man.
Josh, you're
Tomatoes.
troubled by the fact that I'm enjoying fresh tomatoes in season, but mostly because of they're not all perfectly shaped.
Just hideous.
Yeah.
You wouldn't put them anywhere near your kitchen.
See, I think you may have the value of the tomato. You got a displaced shape, not that important. Taste, the thing.
Shape, very important. They're
so.
warty
Should be
and
physically.
No.
I don't like
Presentation
I
should
like tumors on my tomato.
Something. The Black Moose stopped by yesterday morning, and they finally did play Hollywood, which I was very excited about. Thanks to Eddie for setting up, as always. Let's see. Black Moods have a documentary drops today. It's called 500 Days of Silence. It's on your streamers out there. Go ahead and enjoy that, won't you? We talked about summer penis. Christy had the story, and Pat Godwin had a song.
Oh, yeah.
That was amazing.
Now, this is supposedly a condition due to the warmth outside in the summertime.
Yeah, everything gets hot and swollen.
Here we go. Dr. Kenny Livingstone. Dr. Livingstone, I presume. This poor guy must be getting that constantly.
He must all the time.
His quote, when men are hot, meaning warm, blood vessels, capillaries supply blood to the skin, can vasodilate. This seems to me to be, they're overdoing it. Once again, I recommended Fall Vagina, in which the mommy parts, Christy, smell like burning leaves, pumpkin spice, and cinnamon oil.
I'm in.
I like experience that. And we also discovered, what is it, the song Summer Penis, rejected from Grease 2.
Yes.
But they kept in tell me more, did she put up a fight?
What?
They kept that in, though.
Yeah. The non-consensual.
She put up a fight.
Yeah.
The summer loving, yeah.
Now, I wonder if summer penis is somewhat like the farmer's tan. You know
what?
You know what a farmer's tan is,
Well,
Christy?
of course, that's where you
you
see the shirt sleeves.
Yeah,
when he takes the
or a
shirt
golfer's tan.
Yeah.
Similarly with the male member, if you don't air that out into the sun, do you?
No, you don't tan
I don't.
that.
No, I don't. The fear of sunburn there is.
I know people that do lay out naked, but
Really?
Yeah.
Ladies?
Sure, yeah.
No, this is a guy. But I'm
Really?
sure ladies do. I just don't choose to do that.
Yeah. Okay. Because you look kind of like the tan lines, right?
Did you see when Scotty Scheffler won the gold and they were walking, he had his hat off?
Oh, just to clear.
His forehead had not seen the sun for 10 years. It was hilarious. Just hilarious. Let's see. Actually, yesterday might have been the last appearance for the Black Moods on the Bob and Tom Show.
Why is that?
Tom decided to stick his nose in and get them a harmonica player.
Ah, yes.
And it was a surprise to the band, although it was a wonderful performance. But it
was fun.
Tom insisted, let's get a harmonica player.
Next time they're coming.
And neglected to ask the band. He just showed up.
No. Next time.
Yes.
Next time they're coming, we're getting a horn section.
Oh, my God.
Maybe they don't want a horn section.
Oh, no, they
They're
do.
a
I talked to
trio.
them.
They do? Oh, okay.
Fun.
I was there when Tom talked to him about that. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
The true response.
Okay.
Were they being nice?
Yeah,
They were being very kind. Yes.
Hey, you want to come on the show? You do it my way.
Yeah. See, I like that.
Yeah.
At least
that
you're
was-
honest now.
Yeah, that's
They called them, we talked about dildo races yesterday, and weren't they really vibrator races, I guess?
Yeah.
Well, this is in dispute.
What do you mean it's in dispute?
Can you electrify a dildo?
You can.
Sure.
There are vibrating dildos,
There you go.
but not all vibrators are dildos.
Yeah, this is
And not all dildos
yeah.
are vibrators.
This is an important distinction. I think this is on the SAT.
Yeah, I hated those questions on those. If Sam has $10 and Bill has and is a Republican, and Tom has $5 and he's an independent, and all independents are left-handed, isn't Tom left-handed? What?
Did you have the series of questions that was ketchup is to mustard?
Yep. Yes.
And then you had to pick the right one. Some of those were really tricky.
Yeah. As uranium as uranium is to beefsteak tomatoes. What?
Yeah.
See,
Did you just say uranium?
Yeah, you probably wouldn't want to eat uranium.
It's August 6th. Oh. You realize that, right?
Oh, yeah? Is that the day the
Hiroshima. Hiroshima. No, that's July 16th.
Oh, sorry. We're not doing Today in History yet.
I'm just saying.
Right now.
Well, we're going to skip that one.
Well, now we can't. We've already.
Yeah.
Tom loves the song Eyes on You by the Black Moods.
Yeah.
Bad News,
Bad
it's called.
News.
Yeah.
Bad News,
Yeah.
Eyes on You.
Great song.
Yeah.
Okay. Greg Warren's still not back at his condo. Tom likes to point that out.
I didn't know. I thought
Greg
he was.
has said many times off the air, please just let's do the report. Don't mention where I'm broadcasting from. Plain as day, using all English words.
But
many times.
But what have we just learned? You want to be on the show? You do it my way.
You do it Tom's way.
I honestly thought he was back in his condo. How long has it been? Come on.
Months.
They could have started from scratch and built a whole building by now.
Yeah, I'm sure he's not happy about it.
By the way, Greg Warren will be doing a couple shows,
Wait a minute.
a bunch of them, at the Comedy Attic in Bloomington, Indiana this weekend, including a Saturday matinee suitable for kids.
Aren't you the guy who took 9 years to get into a new house?
Yeah, that's true.
4.
Like that's better. Let's see. Do you remember the topic of Greg Warren yesterday? Anybody remember the topic?
Of course.
It was delightful. Sunglasses.
Sunglasses.
The history of sunglasses. And he's going to polish it off maybe later this week.
Oh, yeah. You want him to come on again sometime. And Reno Collier, we'll talk with him today. Okay, back to sports. American gymnast Simone Biles did not get a gold medal as hoped. She earned the silver in the floor exercises after a routine included a couple of steps out of bounds. Brazil's Rebecca Andrade became the first gymnast to beat Biles in a floor final in a major international competition, posting a score of 14.166. Biles at 14.133. American Jordan Childs got the bronze.
So Biles and Childs.
And Childs. Let's see. Armando Duplantis broke his own pole vault record last night at the Olympics, clearing 6.25 meters. That's 20 feet 6 inches to be in you to cap his second straight gold medal performance on pole vault's biggest stage. Duplantis cleared the mark on his third and final try. It marked the 9th time the Louisiana-born 24-year-old competes for his mother's native Sweden, had broken the record.
Modern-day traitor. Should be ashamed of him.
I mean, it's interesting to me. It's kind of getting upstaged by the guy that knocked the pole down with his male member over the weekend.
French dude.
The French guy.
I saw where he was offered a porn film.
Yeah, we got that. We got that coming up.
Oh, do we really?
Yeah.
Of course they did.
But Armand Duplantis. But
he's cute.
From Louisiana.
LSU.
But once again,
Bayou Bengal.
Representing Sweden. A little bit confusing, but it was really great. It was
sickening display.
It was a great vault, really cool. And once again, our own Pat Godwin, former pole vaulter.
I chased that record, which was 11.7 for a couple of years. Beat that my junior year.
Hell yeah, you did.
11.
Yeah, you did.
Then I went 12.6 my senior year.
Yes.
I went 26. That's 8 feet higher. That's amazing.
Well, techniques have grown, I would imagine, and but you would have, if you would have gone to the Olympics, you would have been an American. You wouldn't have played for Ireland, would you?
No.
Yes.
Weren't you using wooden poles at the time that they just left out in the rain so they bend
polished
a little
rocks,
so stiff.
I wonder if pole technology is going to make it so that just launches these guys. They were saying that what do they call it? The stanchions, whatever they are that hold the bar up.
They're called standards, yeah.
What do they stand? Yeah, they're not going high. They're going to have to make new ones that go higher. So
America's Sam Eddie Kendricks won the silver.
Oh, nice.
Pat, is that where the term lower your standards comes from?
Maybe, yeah. Raise the bar, lower the standards. Yeah.
Wow.
Raise the bar, maybe high jump.
Who was the first
high
person
jump
to
pole
want a
vaults.
pole vault?
Yeah, that's
How did that start?
A caveman wanted to get away from a dinosaur.
Seriously, isn't pole vaulting based on battles where they would take a pole and
they actually would go
vault over the?
Would they really over the walls?
Over the walls with guys shooting arrows at them. They don't do that part of it anymore. That'd be interesting.
They should combine archery.
You have an archer back there and
a South Korean guy and
playing for Sweden. Nothing right in the head.
yeah.
That's right. Sam Kendricks, please call him Eddie, won the silver.
All right.
Oh, well, this is no good. He said, clearly joking.
Right.
Good Lord. Is this the best song made up of a stupid saying from the 70s? Boogie shoes, maybe?
Oh, that's
Keep on trucking?
Yeah.
That's a tremendous category. Stupid phrases that have become good songs. There's a bunch of them.
You think anybody out there, hey, keep on trucking?
I hope so.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I like those guys.
Remember the famous poster?
Oh, with the big.
That was great.
Oh, what's his face? Crumb? Our Crumb?
Yeah. I
With
saw
the big
that
foot in the
documentary.
front? Yeah. His brother ate twine.
Boy, they were a bizarre
Weren't
family.
they?
You know, he
no need to go.
ate a length of cock.
There are people enjoying their breakfast.
Clean out his intestines.
I'm fully aware of.
Sometimes you just want to be given a piggyback ride by a very large woman. Like Crumb used to love.
He did love Gigantus.
Carrying him around.
He liked that.
Peculiar.
Yes.
To say the least.
Speaking of peculiar, let's do this so I don't have to do it anymore. Chargers coach Jim Harbaugh says he has no reason to apologize. The former Michigan coach continued to deny having any knowledge of impermissible scouting operation that triggered an NCAA investigation into the program last year. He was suspended for, 4 games? Michigan expected to soon receive a notice of allegations again from the NCAA relating to a sign-stealing scheme. And there is certainly a possibility the national championship might be on the table as far as being revoked for the cheating. That's in the extreme case.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
But everyone knows who won.
What do you mean?
Well, they can take it away, but everyone knows who.
So they can't take that away from me?
Exactly.
But they can take it away from you.
But, again, everyone knows.
Okay, I guess. Let me tell you about Raycon's everyday best-selling earbuds. They upgraded everyday buds. You also get active noise cancellation, multi-point connectivity that lets you pair with 2 devices at once, quick charge function, 10 minutes of charging, yields 90 minutes of battery. What? And the Raycon ergonomic design to comfortably fit the widest range of ears. I say fit every ear ever made. And the optimized gel tips for a cozy custom fit. And the Raycon's everyday earbuds come in a variety of vibrant new colors like blush violet, forest green, classic black, royal blue, and Raycon offers a 30-day happiness guarantee. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today to get 20 to 40% off site-wide. That's right, you get up to 40% off everything on Raycon's website. When you go to buyraycon.com/Tom, that's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Coming right back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1 or at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
The airport has got like magical powers. The airport's the only place where like you could be on the floor eating a salad and somebody will come up to you and ask you to watch their most precious things. You know, can you watch my bag and my kid? Name A. Jackson, slot 32B or whatever, and you just go find your car. And I went there, and 29, 30, 31, and then there's no 32. It just started with another rental car. It's like, I know I can't ask, where's 32 after 31, because they might not let you take the car, Eventually, I went and asked, I was like, hey, ma'am, there's no 32. There's just budget. And she goes, oh, we merged with budget, so that's an Avis car, so just take that. I should have just taken the car on the off chance that there was a corporate takeover or whatever. And then maybe drive to somebody's house and break in and go to bed and hope it's an Airbnb. What are you talking about? Like, the Olympics are my favorite 4 years because they give that stat every 4 years about how many condoms they hand out at Olympic Village. This year, we gave away 618,000 condoms at Olympic Village, and every time I hear that stat, I'm like, why? Those are our best people. What we told that kid would be perfect. It'd be good on the land and the sea. It'd be like a first human Range Rover. What do we... How about we start handing out condoms at Storage Wars meet and greets? I'm a basketball fan, and they said, like, if everything works out perfectly in the next 3 years, LeBron James and his son will be in the NBA at the same time. I was like, no, that's cool. But then I did a little math of my own, and I figured out that in 6.5 years, me and my daughter's student loans are going to overlap.
A Slovenian so-called artist was fertilized by her dog for an award-winning art project.
Oh.
It's part of a...
You know something? Didn't you know he would react this way?
Could we have
Yes.
people licensed if they want to use the name artist?
As part of a greater...
Like if you're a pilot, you
Yes.
got to have a license to be a pilot.
Anything is art if we name it as such. That's...
And these things always involve some kinky sex or fecal material.
As part of a greater series that celebrates the bond between humans and dogs, Maya Smerkar had her eggs artificially fertilized by non-reproductive, which means not sperm cells, from her Scottish border collie named Byron.
Don't even say her name again. I don't want this woman to get any publicity.
According to the Arts Electronica website, the result is a hybrid cell inherent in which is a dystopian scenario, but which would create a new species.
This is such
whose
crap.
chances of survival on planet Earth are better than ours.
Not at all.
Not utopia. Dystopia.
Yeah.
Dystopia.
Instead of artist, could you just
Dystopian.
put weirdo?
Yes. Psychotic.
So this is just
The process she used was not fully explained.
This only exists for the writing about it, and it's so there's no actual embryo.
No, because it was a non-reproductive cell, not a sperm cell.
Even if it were reproductive, nothing would happen.
Right. The artist also reportedly breastfed an Icelandic sheepdog named Ada.
Of course you did.
After going on a special lactation-enhancing diet for the project.
Breastfed a dog.
So she's trying to make like a friendly Halloween werewolf. He's a good boy.
I swear to God, if tomorrow we have a story about this woman falling off a cliff, I would feel nothing but joy and...
She's dead. Look, it's her last art project.
God, I mean, get some talent.
Wow, you almost said a bad word.
Like, maybe practice something and become talented at something, and then you can call yourself an artist. You freak! I hate her. Tool of the week immedially. Maybe.
Who's been a good boy?
Tool of a lifetime?
You're part of my new art project.
How's that not be...
God.
I hate her.
Hi, this is Chick McGee from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcast. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
All Bob and Tom. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
People wore these sort of yellow, amber, and brown tinted glasses to alleviate the problems from syphilis.
Oh.
Apparently, when you get syphilis, you're very sensitive to light.
Don't I know?
My rule of thumb at the pool, when I walk by people in the pool in the summer, I'm sorry about the syphilis. Sorry about the syphilis. You guys need to be more careful. Man, there's a lot going on in this community.
Bob,
you could be a winner.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Are we going to talk about Hurricane Debbie today?
What do you want to talk about?
Because I have a song for Hurricane Debbie. Have you ever heard Beck's Deborah?
I haven't.
No?
That's okay.
No, you don't like that?
Not at all.
Not at all.
It was like Curtis Mayfield being tortured.
Prince?
Yeah, a little bit, maybe.
I guess. Maybe so. I don't know.
I mean, if you want to talk about the hurricane, we do have an interesting hurricane story because Hurricane Deborah is turned into...
no, it's Debbie. You know that, right?
Hurricane Debbie.
It's her Hurricane Debbie.
Why would they do that?
I don't know.
That doesn't... It's back to your point. It doesn't sound menacing at all.
No.
Hurricane Cindy. That's no good.
Well, I've said before, there's scientific studies have said that the names of hurricanes can make a difference if people take them seriously.
That's why we're saying Debbie is not very serious.
Yeah, you name it, Hurricane Hitler, people are going to go, holy hell.
Well,
so everybody get out of here.
We better leave.
I'm just saying, Hurricane Bunny, well, what the hell.
Yeah, it's going to be a rough day in Savannah and Charleston. Just hang in there. This too shall pass, but the rain is definitely torrential.
What are you going to say?
There is a reason. I sent you an interesting story about.
Yeah, in Florida Monday, Hurricane Debbie brought high winds, pouring rain, and 25 tightly wrapped packages of cocaine worth more than $1 million. Debbie, which hit the state's northern Big Bend region as a Category 1 hurricane, but has since been downgraded to a tropical storm.
And by the way, don't be confused. It's not the Big Ben, the famed landmark in London.
No, Big Bend.
Big Bend.
What?
Which is also, of course, one of Josh's favorite pornographic videos.
Well, just because an actor has Peronis doesn't mean he can't commit.
I don't care what he has for lunch.
So employable.
That happens, right? One side gets crushed and it never fills with blood again, and so you got a left turn or whatever.
Oh,
yeah. Boomerang. What's the guy's name? Dick Boomerang? What's the movie he's in?
He's in Big Bend.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Anyway, Debbie likes to party. She's looking for cocaine. Is that right?
Yeah, she washed the trove of drugs ashore along Florida's southernmost tip. U.S. Border Patrol Acting Chief Samuel Briggs wrote on X, Hurricane Debbie blew 25 packages of cocaine, 70 pounds worth, onto a beach in the Florida Keys. Thanks,
first
Debbie.
come, first serve.
Yeah, right.
This keeps happening. I know that you have a song about cocaine in the
a couple of them. Yeah, I got the one about the Key West, the boats in the Key West area there.
Well, that's where this came on. That's where they found the cocaine there, buddy.
Let's get right to it then.
Sure.
So we'd like to know where you got the cocaine. Yes, we'd like to know where you got the cocaine. There's coke in the boat, maybe. Coke in the boat. We'll look the boat over. Coke in the boat. Coke in the boat, maybe, yeah. Coast Guard's watching you, and will you learn? Drug boats drag a little in the stern. Tourists found a stash in the Keys. Border Patrol makes these waters drug-free. There's coke in the hull, so please explain. Someone has to answer for this cocaine. cocaine, so we'd like to know where you got the cocaine. Yeah, we'd like to know where you're taking the cocaine. There's coke in the boat, coke in the boat, baby, coke in the boat. Hand the boat over, coke in the boat, coke in the boat, baby, coke in the boat, yeah.
Oh, thank you very much, Pat. Now, it's time to return to the sports desk. I do have a little bit of an explanation regarding the...
what a mess you are. Well, let's go back to the sports desk. However, just a second.
Well, this is sporting news. Regarding the pole vaulter who is from the United States but is playing for Sweden. Apparently, it's because the coach in Sweden said he would let his dad become Sweden's national team coach, which it says was instrumental as the athlete.
Whoa! What is this? Closed door meetings, dirty dealings, backdoor. What's happening?
I don't like it. It's
Wow.
fishy. It's fishy.
Did he compete in high school here? Did he compete here?
Yeah, he went to LSU.
Oh, then well, jeez.
Yeah, I know. He's an American. Oh, you know what? No, you're not. You're not an American anymore. You're now Swedish, sir.
He probably has dual citizenship.
He was born to an American father and a Swedish mother in Lafayette,
Louisiana.
in the state of Louisiana, and he attended LSU.
I don't care for this.
But he's representing Sweden.
What you did has now been marred, sir, by this...
It's Klaus Fuchs sold nuclear secrets
to the Russians.
Have we ever been?
Has he ever been so
such a blatant
egregiously forsaken and lied to? That could have been our gold medal.
Yep.
He could be on our box of Wheaties. They still do that?
I don't think.
Yeah.
Do they?
Do they?
Yeah.
I would hope so.
I haven't bought Wheaties in a while.
I hope they don't, because you just shot your mouth off without checking.
Yeah, I have a recent box of Wheaties framed in the hallway.
There has to be, at least in the last...
No, they had a Caitlin Clark box.
Of Wheaties?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Caitlin had her own cereal. We've got it in the break room.
Yeah, we have some Caitlin Crunch or whatever.
Caitlin Crunch or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm. Has anybody eaten any of it?
Well, no, we've been afraid to open it because it's like if we don't know if it's meant to be a collector thing or if we're actually supposed to try it.
Don't say whatever you're thinking.
I did have a bowl of it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I was pulling hair from between my teeth all day.
That's got to be.
You know, the chat rooms are going wild right now.
Referencing the famous...
All right!
You probably keep it hairy tweet. Hey, it wasn't me who did it. Or
I just want to know what it's going to be that he says. That some guy in a suit comes in. All right, everybody. Get out of here. Let's go.
I'll tell you what it'll be.
Pick it up.
Not my fault.
Yeah. I figured that's the only reason I'm here. Well, you know, check how he is.
If he hadn't.
Yeah, if he hadn't.
You're the scapegoat.
Oh, yeah. I've been thrown under the bus more than something that's been thrown under the bus a lot.
Oh, good analogy.
Doctors are warning people against trying Olympic feats at home.
And when we come back, we'll find out about that.
If you say so, Captain.
Thank you very much.
I don't know why I'm saying Captain today. I called you Captain.
Also coming up, what may be the dumbest world record we have of all time.
Oh, wow.
And we have is it Demi Moore or Demi Moore? I can never get it.
We know who it is.
It's Dinty Moore, the stew.
Demi. Okay, the stew. And, of course, coming up,
it's spaghetti time.
Spaghetti in the news. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation. Check out the Bob and Tom Show on Facebook. Get the link at
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
You never realize
realize how much music affects you until you're told to sit still. Number 23 on the Billboard charts.
Once you accomplish that dream, that's when you find out if that's really who you are.
That's a life-changing feeling. As musicians, we're tapping into that whenever we can.
We're all in. There's no plan B.
Hey, now you know you never listen. Sunshine, you know you're always missing out.
Coronavirus officially hitting the U.S. Here's
March 15th, the day the Earth stood still.
This is the most all of a sudden thing that's ever happened in my life.
You guys have to come home. What the hell's happening now?
Then it got kind of scary.
It was over everywhere.
Maybe the year or the time of the huge stadium concerts are over.
And we didn't know how long it would be.
I didn't think it would go as far as it did.
We thought it was going to be temporary.
Touring is the lifeblood of any band that wants to make a living. You have to tour, you have to play.
We're not sure when we're going to be able to play again.
It's starting to chip away at my soul.
This pandemic has impacted everybody in the music community.
Sometimes I feel like, wow, do I even belong here, you know? Just heartbreaking, man.
How are we going to get through this?
Dude, you gotta call Eddie.
It's definitely tested us.
Reduced capacity make it almost impossible for a band to play.
How am I supposed to pay him?
Been all doing other things to make a living because it's been shut down.
He ain't coming for free.
When you have something that you love and it gets taken away from you for X amount of days, weeks, months, you just appreciate it more.
We all really took this for granted. I miss that a lot. My favorite part of my job was connecting with the crowd.
It's the whole connection with humanity that is the most powerful thing.
People need that connection with other people. It'll come back. It's just a matter of time.
It's a 20-year overnight success type of situation.
Listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker.
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Also with us, Christine Stedman. Now, you're a mom?
Well, a mom and a grandma. I think you know that.
I know.
I'm a grandpa.
This is how this
Are
works.
you?
Yep.
She's been married 27 years and still a virgin, Tom.
Yes.
28,
Well, you know,
28.
I have a lot of grandkids. My daughter keeps having babies, has one almost every year.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, she called me the other day. She goes, Mom, guess what? I'm pregnant again. There must be something in the air. I'm like, yeah, you're late.
But seriously.
Hello? Bang!
Hey, hello. Zing. I'm getting her fixed.
You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend. It's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
Hey, this is Henry Phillips, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
This is Ernie Fertler reminding you Wednesday morning on the Bob and Tom Show. I'll be. Oh, hold on, just a minute. Okay, we need to locate some. Just read this. Okay, is it Irma? Ima. Will the following person please report to my office? I'm a jackass. I'm a jack. Okay, fine. That's Wednesday morning on the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom.
The Bob and Tom Show, Wednesday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern, worldwide on bobandtom.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Sexy man with a deep voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Now, we all know Tom likes to get his pants hemmed.
Yeah.
My trousers hemmed? Yes.
But chick.
Yes, Ace.
Who would you call if you were in a hurry to get your pants hemmed?
Who would I call if I were in a hurry to get my pants hemmed? I don't know, Ace. Who would I call?
Taylor Swift.
That was Ace Cosby.
The next couple weeks.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey there, Chick.
Josh Arnold's here.
Chickster.
There's Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello.
How
It's
are you?
spaghetti time.
Oh, spaghetti time. Coming up, we've got spaghetti in the news.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah, it's fun, very fun. Well, actually, not really. But spaghetti is fun, but the story's kind of sad. But we return to the Dude Wipes Sports Desk starring Chick McGee.
Doctors are warning people against trying out Olympic feats at home. Dr. Tim Exel at the University of Portsmouth warned, quote, "These are all elite athletes in peak physical condition, and therefore if other people attempt to match their performance, this can result in serious injury due to not having the required flexibility for a maximum effort athletic event." He added that emulating feats that require incredible skill and control, such as pole vault, can result in catastrophic or even fatal injury if you land on your head or neck.
Sure, boy. Yeah.
I tried swimming in a sewage-filled river. Just not a good idea. A little dysentery.
There are a lot of people putting up little videos on TikTok and stuff trying to do like gymnastics moves and, this is funny until somebody gets hurt, like your mom would say.
Yeah. So you're not going to go after, try to crush Simone's floor exercises?
God, no. I couldn't even do a round off right now, I don't think. Well, I could probably do a round.
A round off. What, do you know what that is?
I do. It's like not quite a cartwheel.
Right.
Okay.
It's what leads up to usually a back handspring.
Yeah, well, it's tough. Now, it'll be interesting when break dancing or breaking hits. When is that coming up this week?
Friday.
Okay.
Are you going to try some of those moves?
Whatever day that is here.
Is that of any popularity anymore in the United States?
Probably a little.
Find out. I bet there's a lot of people that are curious. They're going to watch.
Sure, there are pockets.
Wasn't that a big thing in the 80s?
Yeah, huge.
Yeah?
Started, yeah.
But I mean, it came and went, I thought.
For the most part, yeah. It's yeah.
They're going to be doing any other Olympic tributes to movies of the mid 80s? I'm just asking. Okay, what else have we got over there?
What about this has gotten stuck in your craw? You have hated this since way before the Olympics started.
I mean, why not do square dancing?
It's been around longer, hasn't it? I don't know.
The race walking, that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Well, just kind of run like you've got a sausage up your ass.
So someone who's trained decades in race walking won't be offended, Tom, by what you're saying.
No, it's stupid.
That looks silly, yeah.
It doesn't look, it is silly.
An adult website.
Either run or don't, okay? The idea is you get from here to here as fast as you can. Not you get from here to here as fast as you can with too many rules.
Well, your knees are better.
Yeah, I don't know. Can you name one famous race walker?
No. I don't follow the sport.
Emil.
I bet no one else does either.
Emil Griffith, gold medal in 24, 28, and 32.
Yes. Oh, you're looking forward.
1800 or
1900.
Okay, sorry.
Modern day Olympics.
All right, what else you got?
An adult website has offered French pole vaulter Anthony Ammirati a porn deal. The 21-year-old went viral last week after his male member bumped into the bar and knocked it over during the Olympic pole vault event. Cam Soda has since extended. How about a website has extended the athlete a generous offer to show off his positives on camera?
Yeah.
As a lover, wait a minute. The vice president of this website says, quote, as a lover of crotch-centric activities, I'd love to offer you up to $250,000 in exchange for a 60-minute webcam show in which you show off your positives, minus the crossbar, of course.
What do you think?
My goodness.
Do they want him pole vaulting naked? Is that what he's looking for?
This will never happen. This guy should take the money. I mean, he'll put it this way: he's not going to get on a Wheaties box. Okay, they're not going to give him that.
Would you take the money?
This is his only chance. This is his only chance to go pro and make some money out of.
I think it's just one of those cam sites. All he has to do is sit there in front of a Zoom, like he's on Zoom with his wiener out, and chat with people for 60 minutes and take $250,000. Of course,
swing it around.
Yeah, why not? Hey, is this what you wanted to see?
And
That's what you want.
I question whether it's really that large anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I think it was more of a matter of
just the angle and the
and it's clearly wiener and testicles that hit. It's not just wiener. It's the whole. It's the whole package. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he's a shower, not a grower. Maybe that's as big as it gets.
Yeah,
well, then it's malformed.
Could be malformed.
And I think interest in this will fade very quickly.
Like it already has?
Yeah, he can be on stage with the Hawk Tua girl. Is she still alive?
That's starting to get some backlash.
Oh, gee, yeah. Social media is destroying something they created.
Right.
She got a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Oh, she did not.
Yeah, she did.
You're kidding.
I don't know if it was a joke.
Yeah, of course.
It was on
had to
Bill
be a
Maher
joke.
this last week.
Yeah.
Country music star Luke Combs made the losers of his fantasy football league sing with him at a concert in Cincinnati. According to reports, Mr. Combs doled out the unique punishment during the second performance in the city. He explained to the audience, lucky for me, there was a scoring issue in the last game, and my two best friends in the whole world both lost. And they both have to come out and sing in front of you guys tonight. Both men came on stage wearing blue suede shoes and sang along as the band played Walking in Memphis by Mark Cohn.
Oh, that's cool.
Song. That's a great song.
If they really wanted to punish somebody, he should have had Morgan Wallen come out and sing. Yeah, that's right, America. That guy sucks. Not country, terrible.
Josh angers America, specifically Morgan Wallen fans. You're entitled to your opinion, Josh.
What do you have against Morgan Wallen?
He's terrible. I tried giving him many chances.
I don't think I know a song of his.
You would.
I would?
Yeah. But I want to get back to punishing your fantasy football guys. I mean, that really is not much of a punishment, is it? I mean,
if they're terrified of being in front of people, and especially singing, that could be
just wearing blue suede. They should make them put on dresses or something. It's a little something a little more embarrassing.
A man in a dress would be embarrassing.
Tom can't imagine anything more humiliating.
Like a man in a dress.
Okay, would you want to?
God.
At our next live event, come to introduce you doing stand up, and you want to come out in a nice frilly dress, showing your cleavage.
He really thinks this is under your.
I think I think it would be rather embarrassing. I'm not
all the fun.
If that's what you're into, that's okay with me. I don't.
Well, not only that, it's funny.
Yeah, according to you, it's the most embarrassing thing on the planet.
No, for you, I'm guessing for Luke Combs' buddies, it might be a little embarrassing. The losers in these fantasy leagues. What was the one guy had to get breast implants?
Boob job. Yeah,
for real.
No, this
for a year.
Do it for a year.
The fantasy football people should be ashamed of themselves. They have to cheer for other people's teams' players. It's never understood it. I tried it one season.
It's for people who don't like football that much.
Awful.
And hate their wives.
Yes.
Now, wait a minute.
So they hang out and say, honey, sorry.
Can we get the Venn diagram of people we've just upset here?
Mike Mark is one of them, and it's his birthday today.
Mike,
he's a huge fantasy player.
Is he? Because he's sick of his wife.
He's not sick of his wife.
You have to be to do fantasy.
He likes wearing her dresses.
I've never heard of anything so embarrassing. A man wearing a dress? What about a girl wearing a pair of pants?
They should do fantasy football is just divorce repellent. It gets you away from each other.
If there's anyone we haven't offended, we apologize for not offending
I apologize for nothing. Suck it.
There you go.
I'll lift up my dress so you can...
I'd like to apologize, as this chick said, to Mark Cohen for those guys. Maybe they ruined the song. I doubt it. I think Luke Combs probably nailed it. That's a great song.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better
Where he
than
goes,
that.
"Ma'am, I am tonight." Oh, well, what a terrific song. And Luke is he can transform any song into a great song. So anyway, I'm sorry. Would that be embarrassing enough for you, chick, to have to?
Stupid.
We're getting boycotted.
He's not talking to you anymore.
The City Museum in St. Louis.
That's a
Are
fun
you familiar?
Place. I am, yeah.
I heard only losers and men wearing dresses hang out there.
Well, hey, look, it's got its clientele.
They've broken another Guinness World Record. They earned the record title, the world's longest shoelace.
Is that right?
Now, is this all shoelaces tied together?
Better not be.
One big shoelace.
Or does this story even cover that fact?
Yeah, no, it's just...
Let's read together, shall we?
One long shoelace. Yeah.
2,729 feet long, and a mile is 5,230. Okay, half a mile long. The station KSDK,
it's the NBC affiliate.
Whoop-de-doo, said the record is especially fitting since the museum resides in the former annex of the International Shoe Company.
Oh, yeah, Brown Shoe.
Wow, what a fact.
International Shoe Company.
The Shoelace
Tennessee
Factory,
Williams actually worked
now located on the second floor of the museum, crafted the shoelace using antique textile machinery.
Fascinating.
I'm not sure how old the machinery is.
Ancient.
Uh-huh.
Now, what do you do with it?
You saw fit to bring this story to light.
Find a really big shoe.
What do you do with it, Tom?
I mean, if there isn't a shoe for it, essentially,
Right.
it's just a long rope.
Yeah,
with
or
those-
string.
Now, do you know what you call the little things on the end of shoelaces?
A tip?
The plastic?
Are they tips? I don't know. What are they?
An aglet? No, that's not it. A remnant? I think
you're close. An egret?
A niblet?
Oh, we're close. It's something.
It's
like
an agate. Agate.
Oh,
I
you
think.
don't know?
I think it's agate. That's my final answer. Agate.
Oh.
A-G-A-T-E.
But
I wonder why people are calling me that from a passing car.
But first, a poem.
They're always calling me the ends of shoelaces as I walk down the street.
Agate?
It's called an aglet.
What is it? Shut up. What is it?
Aglet.
Aglet.
Very
Thank you.
good.
I was closer than any of you.
Any of us agates?
Is there anyone we haven't
any
offended
of
this
we
break?
agates?
Yeah, how did this go so wrong? Me? I've got a couple of thoughts.
You used to be nice.
I'm
What
a ruiner.
happened?
So
I'm very nice.
I'm
but
sorry. How long is the world's longest shoelace?
It is aglet.
Aglet. A-G-L-E-T.
Over 2,500 feet. I threw the story away.
But they did. Did they win or was it a tie?
No, they. I see. Yeah, there it is.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Boy,
Boy,
fascinating.
that's something.
Looks
Isn't that
like it's a
something?
waste
It's
of
on
time.
just a big spool.
Tom Ace doesn't care for it. He put his, they both have both hands up. Like, what the hell is that?
Okay.
Okay.
I like it, and I'm proud of my St. Louis brethren.
Okay, and good to know. Thank you very much.
They
Coming
don't
up,
live there.
coming up, we have crocodile news, spaghetti news.
Stan Musial took steroids. Go ahead, Tom.
What?
Have they been invented yet?
Shut up, son of a man.
We have flatulence in the news involving a Hollywood actress and more. But right now, it's time to check in with Mr. Chick McGee.
Simply Safe, the design-it-yourself, do-it-yourself home security system. I beat the bushes. I tried to find a security system about 10 years ago now that I felt safe with and found peace of mind for my compound, and I landed on Simply Safe, the do-it-yourself home security system. I sleep better every night knowing Simply Safe's 24/7 monitoring agents are standing by to protect me, and if someone tries to break in, they will get sent emergency help when I need it the most. exclusive LiveGuard protection. Simply Safe agents can act within 5 seconds of receiving your alarm and can even see and speak to intruders inside your home, warning them police are on their way. I want you to have the same peace of mind that I and many of the Bob and Tom Show listeners experience. Simply Safe offering 20% off a system. All you have to do is visit simplysafetom.com. Protect your home this summer with 20% off any new Simply Safe system. When you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring, just visit simplysafetom.com, and it's fun. You get to install it yourself, or you can have a Simply Safe technician do it for you. That's simplysafetom.com, and 20% off. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Coming up, we have an interesting story out of Guitar Center, and we have an update on, that great commercial from Progressive? It's one of my favorites with the guy, are you becoming your parents?
Right.
There's actually a survey, and find out if you are becoming your parents. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Rolling through a Tuesday, we've got Jess Hooker, the cooker, on the way. And coming up on Wednesday, Jessica Alsman and our comedian relationship expert, Allie Breen, will be along reading your relationship letters. Dear Allie is the name of the segment. Tom likes to call it Sexy Time. But we have to get through our Tuesday first, and we'll do just that when we return here on Bob and Tom Radio. Good morning, I'm Mark Allison with a look at things you may have missed. Japan's benchmark Nikkei 225 index has soared more than 10% a day after it set. Markets tumbling in Europe and on Wall Street, while other world markets appeared to have settled after the roller coaster ride that started the week. The Nikkei gained nearly 11% early Tuesday and bounced around throughout the day. On Monday, nearly everything on Wall Street tumbled as world markets quaked under fears the U.S. economy is slowing too much. Ellie De La Cruz became the youngest Cincinnati player with 4 extra base hits in a game since at least 1901, and the Reds overcame Jesus Sanchez's 480-foot home run, the longest in the major leagues this season, in a 10-3 win over the Miami Marlins. Nick Martinez pitched 5 scoreless innings to win on his 34th birthday and his first start since May 22nd. De La Cruz put Cincinnati ahead with a 2-run homer off Roddery Munoz in the first inning, doubled in the 4th and 6th, then hit a solar home run in the 8th inning against Sean Anderson for his 20th home run of the season. Ellie De La Cruz, quite the young star. And that's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7?
All day, every day.
I was in the Marines for a while.
You were?
Wow. And it takes a while to adjust as a civilian world when you come out of boot camp because you're so fired up. When I came out that same week, my sister got married. She had me seat people at the wedding. I accepted the assignment, you know. People would come walking up to me in front of the church like, oh, you must be Patricia's brother. Sit down! I don't want to be your friend. Get your eyes off me. What is your major malfunction? 200 people showed up. I put them all in the same row. Tighten it up, tighten it up, tighten it up. We're not comfortable. Outstanding. Was outstanding, as a matter of fact.
Comedian Greg Hahn is with us.
I babysat a cat a couple weeks ago. No, it went in the show.
Oh, he.
Then he started picking his out of his litter box and dropping him in the middle of the living room floor.
Oh, this is a protest.
It did seem like some sort of action. Cats are, you know, jerks, basically.
Can be.
Cats are jerks.
everybody. This is Mark Sweeney, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, this is Tom. Coming up Wednesday morning in the Bob and Tom Show, it'll be sexy time with Allie Breen.
Whenever my roommate's girlfriend stays at my house, stuff seems to go missing from the fridge. Not like leftover food, like my brand new package of ham was gone after she left last time.
Oh, funny. That's the funniest thing that could be stolen. She stole my ham.
That's Wednesday morning in the Bob and Tom Show.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
The house band today is the Black Moods.
And just for the people who like to go down slow, I know. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Pat Godwin is here. Christy Lee's at the news desk. The Silac news desk. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Chick. Hello, Tom.
That's the voice of Chick McGee from the Dude Wipes Sports Desk.
Right you are, my friend.
Ah, yes. Like a little shower in the afternoon.
Or whenever you like to enjoy Dude Wipes.
Yeah, there you go.
You feel brand new.
Sometimes, even if you haven't a need for them, just freshen up back there.
That's
just
right.
Because. Doesn't that sound like a...
Do something nice for yourself.
Yeah. You know, sometimes in the middle of the afternoon, I just want the cool pleasure of... never mind.
Sure.
I'm sorry. We were last talking about what the world's longest...
yeah, that's sports.
Aglet. Oh, we've
had it.
completed the sports
Yeah.
cast. Thank you very much. Here we go. Finn, could you...
This is what you farted for.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, always be a good sport. Christy Lee.
A French performance artist locked himself inside a giant bottle on a canal outside of France's Olympic Stadium.
Yeah, he did.
Mr. Abraham Poincheval took up residence in the 20-foot by 6.5-foot dwelling to, quote, explore both the concept of privacy and how public space is utilized.
And since this guy obviously doesn't have a job, you don't see on your tax return performance artist. Really?
He went on to say, in an era when many people put their lives on social media, Poincheval would question, quote, how we live knowing we're being observed at all times. Well, he's going to find out. The 52-year-old told Agency France Presse, I'm going to experience the excitement, the moments of joy, and the moments of disappointment, too. Right. Referring to the Olympic events going on at the Stadium de France or Stade de France.
The guy's living in a giant bottle.
It's so dumb.
The temporary abode included a compost toilet, a mini wind turbine, and solar panels that supply a hint of electricity for lighting and ventilation.
I just need a hint of electricity.
So it's like living in this little... It's a giant bottle.
Yes.
Like a 20-foot.
Silly.
Stupid.
What I'm wondering is... There you go. There you can see it.
You know, it's not that bad.
He does have a nice view. He's on the water.
That's bigger.
That's a lot better than I
twice
thought
as
it
big
was.
as my first apartment. What's this guy?
You know,
what's he complaining about?
Yeah.
It does. It is a nice view.
It's a nice,
Yes.
Yeah.
It's not so bad.
He's got a
Pat.
chair in there. Looks like it's pretty much all.
I assume he's got...
He can lay in the neck and sleep.
He can watch TV, watch the action. What this is art?
No, it's not. It's certainly not art. I'm a performance artist. Well, why don't you perform like somebody flipping a cheeseburger? Do something
You're
productive.
unemployed.
You just want to take a dump in public, admit it. You just want to get in a big glass tube and crap. Open up your backside for another performance artist to have lunch.
The actress Demi Moore is in the news today.
We're on to Demi Moore. Right.
I've always liked her. You guys?
I liked her.
Cool actress, sexy. Yeah.
man, yeah.
I thought it was Demi.
Whatever.
Isn't it Demi Lovato and Demi Moore? I can't keep it.
She wants to normalize farting, by the way.
I'm all for this.
USA Today reports Ms. Moore is collaborating with digestive health company Wonderbelly to promote the normalization of flatulence.
I like the term Wonder Belly.
They make a nice product. They make like a little...
You think when you're a big movie star and the offers start coming in, you know your star has faded when, well, the fart people called.
The actress brought up the taboo topic.
I don't get my own perfume. No. You're going to be associated with flatulence.
The actress brought up the taboo topic by reading from the book An Adult's Guide to Farts in a recent Instagram video. In the clip, she reads to her 3 adult daughters. Is it Rumor, Scout, and Tallulah, explaining the history of breaking wind and assuring them that farting is normal.
I think it's important that people in show business have causes.
Isn't there a book called Everybody Farts?
Sure.
Yeah.
For kids.
Everybody poops. I don't know about the farting part.
The Post promotes Wonder Belly's new bloat and gas product.
Hey, Bruce, how come you guys seem so happy, you and Demi? What happened there? Why'd you leave? Bitch wouldn't quit farting. You kidding me? I had to get out of there.
Yippee-ki-yay. I gotta go.
I'd come home, hi, honey. She's ripping ass.
Okay. Well, we have a...
How do you feel about that?
Oh, I do think... I don't know. Are we really... we're not repressing farts that much, are we? I mean, we don't want a bunch of people farting on planes and in movie theaters and stuff, do we?
Yeah, I think try to keep it to yourself.
Yeah. I don't know.
You ever hold them in? It's
But again, I mean...
comfortable.
Very.
Your star has fallen when you're...
Poor Demi. Maybe...
She found love, or she...
She's dating that musician dude for the last 7 years.
Boy, this is how behind So she's not with Ashton Kutcher anymore?
Oh, God, no. He's married to Mila Kunis for years.
Oh, that's right.
They have
Remember
couple
they
kids.
used to they hated each other, and now they love each other?
Yeah, I forgot about that. All right.
Well, the bloat and gas product is out there. Here on this show, years ago, we came up with an idea that
Lord
would make the act of flatulence a little more pleasant.
Help us, Lord.
And, well, here you go.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Figaro Lapiu. Are you like me? Do you love to eat, but sometimes your food does not love you back? Oh my, that is quite unpleasant, is it not? Here at the Frigamall Industries, we have developed a pill that will take the stink out of... Of course, we cannot muffle the noise, but we can eliminate that embarrassing, eye-watering, wallpaper-peeling aroma. You will still hear but the aroma will be a designer fragrance chosen especially for you. We have country pine, potpourri, musk, and my personal favorite, sea breeze. Feel the mist on your face. We call this modern miracle pill Flatulante.
Flatulante, go ahead and toot. Flatulante, the air you won't pollute. You're pulling your own finger cause you want to cut the cheese.
Now you're breaking wind so much your ass gives off a breeze. Flatulante, in the restaurant or in the bedroom?
Get under the covers, honey. I want to do a Dutch oven.
Oh, I hate that. Is that lemon?
No, it's Flatulante's new citrus celebration.
You're so romantic.
If you eat some tuna fish on a croissant and you start farting like a circus elephant, as your friends begin to sniff, they'll savor every whiff. They're grateful that you're using Flatulante.
Flatulante for your derriere. When you fart, it freshens up the air. So when you make a stinky, don't be worried that it reeks.
It's as if perfume is blasting out your cheeks.
Flatulante, a product of Frigamall Industries, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Excuse me.
Very much. One of the greatest of all time.
Speaking of embarrassing things, I know this is silly, but I do this all the time where I always hide my bra.
Hide your bra?
Yes, like if I take...
And I'll tell you what, it's a bitch every morning trying to find it.
No, I'm serious.
I come in, it's a game we've had for 30 years.
Ladies know what I'm talking about. Even when you go to the doctor and you have to take all your clothes off, he's going to see you naked, basically. We put our clothes on the, chair or whatever. I hide my bra. When I go to the massage there, hide my bra. At home, I hide my bra.
I see.
It's
Why?
weird. Yeah, I hide
have
my
kind
bra.
of done that where if I have a change of clothes with me, I put the boxers to where
Underneath
they're the hardest
everything.
thing to find.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Huh.
We're just like ingrained.
I guess. I mean, even at home, which is silly, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I just thought about that yesterday. I'm like, why do I cover up my bra at home in my own house on my own dressing table? I
You
don't
never put the cups over your ears and
I don't do
played
that.
fighter pilot? No?
Oh yeah, you don't do the one where you hold the one cup up like you're
No.
singing, like the one headphone. No,
like in a studio.
Ladies know what I'm talking about, I bet.
That's interesting. I never thought about that. I suppose technically,
Yeah.
Sometimes you would walk in, and my friend's sister would have her bras hanging from the shower, drying, I guess.
Now I do
then
that.
you'd steal them and make sun tea. Oh, that would be your underpants. I'm sorry, not her brassiere. You can't get really good sun tea out of a brassiere, can you? Unless she's lactating, of course.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that's British style. Yes.
Sorry, I brought it up now.
Do you have a do you have a basket for your laundry, or do you?
Yes, I have two. I have one in my closet and one in my bathroom.
Okay, Josh, is the floor your?
No, I have three laundry baskets. One
Do you
for my whites, one for my boxers and socks, and
Oh, you separate as you go. You don't separate like laundry day?
And then I have a laundry chute where my shirts go down.
Nice.
Do you have a sign in the basket saying whites only?
I didn't think it was going that way.
Gotta use.
Either.
I thought he was going to concentrate on shoot.
Yeah, it's always embarrassing when I accidentally leave that sign on the bathroom door.
Oh, boy.
Today's show, we've offended, I think, everyone.
I don't want to use the we there.
I have a letter. Here.
From a lawyer.
We were discussing Hurricane Debbie.
Yes.
Which is now, I guess, Tropical Storm Debbie.
And dropping a lot of rain in Savannah and Charleston
But
today.
we were discussing the fact that this is a true thing that when hurricanes have more serious sounding names, they tend to be taken more seriously.
Yes.
Scientists have examined.
I don't know if that's true.
I'll find the original story. Remember?
Well, you can get anything verified on the internet.
Do you think that what if they did this to raise money? They would allow billionaires to name hurricanes after their ex-wives.
Hurricane Melinda?
And then you get someone like, I'll tell you what, this bitch is going to do some harm.
She's at least going to wipe out half your stuff. The only difference between her and the hurricane is the hurricane blows every now and again. There you go.
Now, we have this from Adam in Toledo. I wanted to let you know that I had a stepmom named Debbie growing up. Trust me, it's terrifying.
Oh, jeez.
So I guess it could be your stepmom or your... these are just ideas I'm floating out there.
Uh-huh.
I see. Okay. Chick, do you have a laundry basket at your house?
I do, yes, of course. I have two laundry baskets, one upstairs, one downstairs.
Are they on the ground, or do you have to keep them up because of the dogs?
What?
Oh,
they're on the ground.
I can see some dogs probably root around.
Yeah,
no, they don't go after.
One of my drawers is for all my dirty laundry.
Oh, really? A dresser drawer?
Yeah.
The puppy, when the puppy was a puppy, she chewed the woodwork in her room.
Oh,
and that's about the only exotic thing she put in her mouth. She doesn't care for shoes or.
Yeah, I have a brand new puppy, as you know, and he keeps trying to chew my shoelaces. So I went out and I bought that spray that's supposed to be the dog off stuff.
Oh, the apple, whatever.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
Stuff.
I sprayed my shoe.
It doesn't work.
He came right over, started chewing right away. So that's dog repellent.
Thank you for
work.
seasoning this for me.
Yeah. No, you can't keep stuff on the floor because the dogs will walk in.
Well, I have a different story. I sprayed the woodwork down and she stopped chewing on it.
Maybe it works on wood.
Maybe so. Maybe it works on wood.
Doesn't work on shoes.
Doesn't work on shoes.
My shoes. Or
Maybe
my
your dog. I think it's dog to dog.
Maybe your shoes are so objectionable in odor that even anything man-made can't cover it up.
You think Tom can smell up a shoe?
Oh, he's awful.
How do you know?
You told me. Your feet smell horribly.
You powder them every day?
I do.
Yep.
A little fresh and powder.
Christy, sometimes I laugh thinking about how you said that your daughter's feet reek.
Thanks. They might be listening.
You've told them, though.
Yeah, they have. Their shoes were awful. I don't miss those sneakers being in the house. That's for sure. Yikes.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. We need to move on.
Pat, can you smell up a shoe?
No, I'm good.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
I am too. Chick, foot odor?
No,
Ace?
not at all.
Now, did you ever go without socks?
I don't. I mean, you mean no socks but shoes?
Yeah.
No, I can't stand that.
Do you do
I don't
that?
like it.
I did it for years.
Yeah, that'll mess up a shoe.
You did?
That'll mess
Yeah.
up a foot.
Yeah.
That'll stink up a foot.
Those were the days.
Stink.
That was great, though. You get up, throw on yesterday's jeans, no underwear, no socks, hit the road. It's 5 of 6. You got to get to work in 4 minutes. it's 20 miles away around the bay. Oh, we're going to make it.
You have changed so much over the years.
Yeah, it's a drag, isn't it?
I don't know if that's the word I'd use, but
Pat, didn't you go through a period no socks? No.
Yeah, I did.
That was great.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Get a pair of topsiders till they rot.
Yeah, I was just never comfortable without socks.
Yeah, me either. I like to wear socks. Keep your feet warm.
Yes.
Yeah.
You wear them when you sleep?
Yep.
They say that's bad.
I don't care.
Yeah, no, you do
I
you,
can't
yeah.
sleep without them. I get so cold. I get so
there's something
cold.
primal. If your body, your system knows that if your feet are warm, it's okay to sleep.
Yeah. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Do you sleep?
Well, I don't know. I'm sure Tom has some study about.
But no, I have to wear
certain
socks.
races don't have warm feet. I would imagine. I don't.
My feet are
simple fact. Do you have to have anything between your knees when you sleep?
No.
I do.
Yeah. I rock that pillow, man.
Do you
Yeah,
really?
I do too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Ace?
I don't need it, but I'll do it every now and then.
I don't want to know anything
do
about
that?
Ace's sleeping habits. Can we ask someone else, please?
It helps my lower back.
I only did it when I was pregnant. I had one of those big
me
body
too.
pillows. Really? Yeah.
No, you don't like a little tuck something between your knees.
I don't do that.
Okay.
I'm worried about getting cauliflower ear on my right ear because I sleep on this side. I'm not kidding. Every morning I wake up and it feels funky because I've slept so hard on my right side. I don't move. Can you do that?
I don't know that you can get cauliflower ear from sleeping like that. I mean,
unless you're, have your ear on a brick, maybe.
Just wear some of those wrestling ear things.
That'll be a good look. Hey, Andy, honey, do you have a wrestling fantasy?
Well, if you do, they just one night walk in with those on. He's going to be thinking, I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen, but I want to wait and see. This might be really good.
Coming up, warning signs you're becoming your parents. And have you ever fought over spaghetti? We'll talk about that.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that because, of course,
it's spaghetti time.
Thank you very much. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show.
My favorite news story of the year today.
Yogi in disguise.
Christy, can I just read you the headline? Because this really is mostly about you.
I know exactly where you're going with this. I know
what
exactly what story. It involves bass players. That's all he's going to have to say.
Yes, it involves a scientific study of bass players.
Yes.
And this is the greatest story.
The over-under on musicians Christy's dated, I'm going to go 12. Dated.
Oh, by dated, he's vague. It's kind of a vague.
No, one date, not necessarily.
Ace is back there giggling. Over, under, 12?
Over, under 12. Ooh. Should I take the over?
No, now I have to
Just
think
first
about
date.
it.
Yeah, think about it. Put pen to paper.
But bass players in the news in a very positive way.
What do you define as dating?
Watch my. You see this finger?
Don't do that. No, that's not a date.
That's not a date.
Wait, so we're not talking bedded?
That's not a date.
Thank you, Josh. No, we're not talking bedded.
I'll say so. An intimate encounter in the back of a car is not a date.
I'm going to say no.
And
I'm
I've
going to
never
say
had that, to be honest with you.
you rode somewhere.
Hang on a second.
In the car with him, and he was driving.
Okay.
That's a date.
You have never had any kind of an intimate encounter in an automobile or a truck?
Not in the back seat.
Your Honor, I rest my case.
And under the categories are potpourri.
The defense rests.
Potpourri.
I'd like to call Mrs. Christie Roadhead Lee to the stand, please.
No.
You can do more in the front seat than that.
Potables, famous American.
Once again,
truck bed sex.
I rest my case.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
I met her at the cart corral, but I hardly ever see her now. Got wrapped up in sin when she helped me push it in. Set my heart on fire through chrome-plated wire. Right there at the cart corral. My cart was full of meat and that San Francisco treat. Chunky soup eats like a meal with a dash of squeaky wheel. Rogaine so I won't get bald. 4 bags of Epsom salt. 2 cartons of Pall Mall. And a copy of Walking Tall. That Buford parcel was something else.
Yeah.
Her cart was hunkered down with Red Bullet crown. Baby seat full of bread. Knock seen before her head. The whole parking lot could see just what she meant to me. 2 liter of Mountain Dew and some tomatoes for making stew. Paige and Stu Pedazza. I met her at the cart corral, but I hardly ever see her now. Got wrapped up in sin when she helped me push it in. It's a parking lot oasis in all them empty spaces right there at the cart corral. What I like is the parking's free and you don't have to pay for it. Our carts rolled toward the street, about lost half my meat. We kindly hit head on, she was talking on her phone. Everybody stopped and stared when her wings flew in the air. So much for making toast, that string on my pot roast. They give you enough to tie your shoes with. Don't chop that much at all, on account of my cholesterol. Clean up on aisle 2, because my heart just spilled the truth. Kotex value pack, and Jemima on her back. So set in her ways, that I'll see her in 30 days. Get it?
Get it.
I met her at the cart corral, but I hardly never see her now. Got wrapped up in sin when she helped me push it in. I'll probably kick a shine if she will be mine. Right there at the cart corral. Hop the wheelie, hit my pants. Right there at the cart corral. Kindly did a little dance. Clip and save a place for me. Good night.
Frank Caliendo, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
People wore these sort of
yellow, amber, and brown tinted glasses to alleviate the problems from syphilis.
Oh.
Apparently, when you get syphilis, you're very sensitive to light.
Oh. Don't I know?
My rule of thumb at the pool, when I walk by people in the pool in the summer, I'm sorry about the syphilis. Sorry about the syphilis. You guys need to be more careful. Man, there's a lot going on in this community.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom.
Okay. All right. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Starting over. Here we go.
All right.
Fresh new show. Christy and Pat and Josh and Ace. I'm Chick. Hello, Tom.
Oh, hello. We've got something special coming. A couple things I'm very excited about. But right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Live from Paris, France, it's an Olympic update with Jeff Oke.
Oh, Jeff, we didn't realize you were still there.
Yes, I flew back over the weekend. It's been a great time. I've been meeting with the Olympic officials. They've informed me they actually lined up an interview for me with the Canadian triathlete Tyler Mislachuk, the gentleman who swam in the Seine River and had a bit of a issue afterwards.
Oh,
yes. Tyler, I'm glad to hear. I'm from the Bob and Tom Show here in America. You've heard of us. We're the better country below yours. Any thoughts on your swim in the Seine River? Any other thoughts? He's a little indisposed at the moment. Luckily, I have some more for you. After meeting with the Olympic officials, I found out about some defunct Olympic events that are no longer part of the Olympics. Would you like to hear about these?
Absolutely.
In 1908, the javelin catch was eliminated from track and field because of a declining number of participants. In 1916, the triple jump event was christened as the new name for the hop, skip, and jump, which sounded way too much like a recess activity. Wait, I think Tyler's feeling better. Tyler, do you have anything? How are you feeling? Are you feeling any better? Apparently not. In 1920, the steeplechase was introduced. It's an event where participants run, jump, splash, and hurdle, and run some more. It was replaced in 1932 by the more informal ding-dong ditch. Ding-dong ditch. In 1928, a team of chiropractor athletes demonstrated a new track and field event that never caught on, the slipped discus. It was replaced by the actual discus in the 1930s. Tyler, any other things on this report? Nope, he's not a fan. Finally, here's one more defunct Olympic event. In 1936, the sport synchronized sprinting was very popular. A team of 8 men would sprint in perfect unison around the track, but it was dropped later on for looking too gay.
Is that right?
Let's check in with Tyler one more time, see if he's feeling any better.
He's
got a lot going on. All right, we'll check back in with you tomorrow, Bob and Tom. This has been another Olympic update with Jeff Oke.
All right.
Wow.
Our best to Tyler.
Did you see the video of the synchronized diving? I think they were from China.
They're amazing.
And from the side, it looked like one person.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
It was nuts.
How do they do that?
I don't know.
Well, if you don't do it well, you're executed.
Yeah, I know. I know.
We're talking about all synchronized
Athletes tend to
stuff.
perform better when they're under the threat of
You
death.
know what I thought? When I asked that question, I thought, we'll have a nice conversation about this.
And that really is something. That's incredible.
Unbelievable.
Now, Josh, did you see Valerie Ullman, the discus thrower that won?
I didn't.
Yeah, I did.
She's one of the Allman brothers, right? Well, Allman sisters.
She is a surprising athlete.
You know what I'm going to say.
I know what you're going to say, yes. I said the same
typically
thing.
one thinks of the female shot putters and discus throwers as being somewhat larger.
A lot of mass.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's
Not her.
super fit looking, really beautiful.
And thinner, like smaller.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, you wouldn't go, oh, she throws discus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And
Is she shouldery?
You should watch it. You'd like it because they make these grunting sounds. It would probably remind you of 1 a.m. Friday at your place.
Oh.
Well, you stay up late.
Yeah.
You're going to turn that all around on the Sunday night.
I'm his friend.
There are 1, 2, 3 other people in the room you could talk to. Do you know that?
Okay.
He doesn't.
So sorry.
No, he doesn't.
I saw the men's shot put, some of that stuff, and man, yeah, they're
Those guys are big.
brutes.
Yeah.
You ever tried to do that, Pat? You were a track and field guy.
Yeah.
Did you ever try to do shot put?
No. I stayed away
We
from
did,
that.
but in gym, we had to do it in gym. But we didn't spin. We just ran with it, kind of against our necks.
How far? Like 40 yards, right?
I was happy to clear my toes.
Yeah.
That's so hard.
I always
Amos
liked
did
it.
it.
I thought it was fun.
Ava did shot put. She was pretty good in junior high.
But we were not doing it the way the true shot putters do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just
the
going
spin.
Yeah.
The discus thing, it's interesting. They have the net now.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Ryan Krauser, he won gold for the United States.
Oh, he ended up
The shot putter,
Yeah. They thought he would.
But they have the net, so you can't. If you don't get a foul ball going into the stands, you don't get a deadly frisbee hitting people.
Unprecedented third gold. Yeah, so there you go. I think, well, those shot putters, Al Order, remember that name from shot putting? He won 2 or 3 Olympics in a row.
Yeah, those guys are great. And then yesterday was really cool to watch the pole vaulting, certainly. And we now turn
the
to
men's volleyball. They had a heck of a match. That was awesome to watch. Good job,
Brazil?
guys. Yep, beat Brazil. It was fun. I need to talk about Demi Moore a minute. I said she was dating a musician. She's not dating anyone. So there you go, Josh. If you want to call her up, I don't know.
Well, I'm
maybe.
sure it's them.
I'd happily
go out with her.
Yeah, I'd take her out to dinner.
Okay.
Hope you want to. What
was the movie? What was the big sexy time movie she was in?
Striptease? Is that what it was?
Sure, she's sexy in that. She's
How old is she?
Disclosure.
Is she close to like 60?
She's 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's 60.
Disclosure. She's
61.
so hot.
But now she was in the news today because she's promoting a.
Yeah, she just got hired by a company called Wonder Belly, and they are promoting the normalization of flatulence.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, so she's collaborating
Again,
with them.
You know your star has fallen when your agent calls. Well, the flatulence people want you. Pat, you have a tribute to this?
Sometimes your emotional health can affect your gut health.
Oh, can't it?
Oh, yeah.
We all know that.
Here's a little hack. I'm divorced and all alone. Had a fight with my ex on the phone. It gives me indigestion and anxiety. I find comfort while doing the laundry. I put dryer sheets in my underwear and walk around without a care. No more static in my life, and if I foul the air, I have dryer sheets in my underwear. I don't need yoga. I don't need rum. If I'm feeling gassy, I don't need Tums. I don't want any bad energy. Oh, coming off you and clinging to me. I put dryer sheets in my underwear when the shock's too much for me to bear. It softens my little derriere. I have dryer sheets in my underwear. It puts a bounce in my step. Makes me a more confident lover. Give it your all, put all to the test. When you get downy and dirty under the covers, oh, I take a sheet, a dryer sheet, put one in my shorts, sometimes 2 for the feet. Oh, yeah, they get smelly, too. If I crop dust the hallway at my work, oh, no one thinks I'm a jerk. They smell lavender like I just washed clothes, and a pleasant scent wafts up their nose, 'cause I put dryer sheets in my underwear. No more friction, no more stairs. I have dryer balls, too, and straighter pubic hair. I have dryer sheets in my underwear. I put dryer sheets in my underwear.
Woo!
Rear. Totally delightful. Thank you very much. What's coming up, Christy Lee?
Coming up, warning signs are becoming your parents. We have fight over spaghetti. We have diamonds on Mercury. And another crocodile attack, this time in Australia.
Okay. All right, we'll find out about all those things. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Hello and welcome to the wildly successful Mr. Obvious Show. I'm your host, Mr. Obvious. Let's take a call. Hello, Mr. Obvious Show.
Hello, is this Mr. Obvious?
Speaking.
Hi, Mr. Obvious. Long-time listener, first-time caller. I just want to say, first of all, I really love your show. Really enjoy listening to it. I think you do a great job.
Well, kind words indeed. And thank you, caller, for calling the Mr. Obvious Show.
No, Mr. Obvious?
Yes?
Here's my problem.
Oh, okay.
Well, the thing is, I think I got some kind of animal trapped in my house.
Oh, yeah, like a pest problem or something?
Yeah, well, it's even bigger than that. I think it's some kind of critter that's trapped down underneath my sink somewhere.
Oh, my. Now, do you live in a rural section of town?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. I live on the outskirts of town here, and well, here's the thing. I think it's caught underneath my sink, and I've opened the doors and my cabinets there and looked underneath, and I can't find it anywhere. But I can hear him down there making noise.
Oh, you say you got a critter and you can hear him. Now, what kind of sound does he make, caller?
Well, it's kind of a growling, kind of, well, I'll try to imitate it for you. It's kind of like... kind of like that.
This is under your sink in your kitchen?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like you might be caught down there in the pipes.
Now, this is not uncommon for your rurally located homes to have a raccoon or a possum under the house. Now, but you say he might be stuck in the pipes?
Yeah, that's what it seems like because, in fact, I think that's how he's living there. He seems to eat stuff that my wife throws away down the sink after dinner. She'll wash the leftovers down the sink after we get done eating. I think that's what he's eating because I can hear him down there growling and chewing.
Huh. What was the sound again, caller?
Well, it's she'll put the stuff down there in the sink and run the water, and then you can hear him. It's kind of going, kind of like that.
Huh. Now, is there anything else that corresponds with the growling that your wife does there in the kitchen?
Well, it does seem like it usually happens whenever she tries to turn a light on. Yeah, there's a light switch there, and she'll try to turn it on. Thing is, the light don't come on. I think the light bulb must be burnt out or something, but I can't even find a place to change the light bulb on it. Anyway, she'll try to turn that light switch on, and you can hear him down there just... seems to make him mad as anything.
This is in the kitchen under the sink, right?
Yeah. Yep. And, you know, I figure he's caught in the pipes.
Right.
So I figured try to get him out of there. Well, I reached down there with my hands when I heard him growling. And I mean, that thing about ripped my fingers off. Bit into me. Boy, it hurt.
Well, I think I know what your problem is, caller. It's a garbage disposal.
So, is that something like a raccoon?
No, caller. It's
No, it's something littler like a mouse.
No, caller. It's a machine that's hooked to your drain pipe there under your sink that chews up food that makes it rinse right down the pipe there. It's an actual machine. It's not an animal at all.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I never made the connection. She does use it to get rid of the garbage.
There you go.
Sounds like a critter. Just,
I know, yeah, it's not a critter. Thanks for calling, though, caller.
Mr. Obvious?
Yes.
You're a lifesaver.
Thank you. That'll do it for this week's show. Thank you, and good luck from everyone here on the Mr. Obvious Show.
Oh, boy.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night.
Might as well shoot me when the beer runs out.
Bob and Tom Radio.
This is Ernie Fergler reminding you Wednesday morning on the Bob and Tom Show. I'll be. Oh, hold on just a minute. Okay, we need to locate some. Just read this. Okay. Is it Irma? Ima. Would the following person please report to my office? I'm a jackass. I'm a jack. Okay, fine. That's Wednesday morning on the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom!
The Bob and Tom Show, Wednesday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern, worldwide on bobandtom.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Sexy man with a deep voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Now, we all know Tom likes to get his pants hemmed.
Yeah.
My trousers hemmed? Yes.
But chick.
Yes, Ace.
Who would you call if you were in a hurry to get your pants hemmed?
Who would I call if I were in a hurry to get my pants hemmed? I don't know, Ace. Who would I call?
Taylor Swift.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
No, I feel like I've been poisoned.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern.
.com.
Such a mess. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hola.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
Ace Cosby's here. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom. Sorry to bother you.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Just over here getting some
trying
stuff.
to do the radio show.
Getting some stuff organized over here. Feeling good. Chick McGee, of course, is at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. And we now turn back to the Silac News Desk. Silac Insurance with Christy Lee right over there.
I guess the commercial for Progressive Insurance is getting it right. A new survey finds some Americans worry they're becoming their parents. According to the poll of 2,000 adults conducted on behalf of Progressive, 25% of people are concerned they're turning into their parents. The average person first realized they act like their parents at the age of
30.
Great job. 30.
Oh, my.
But started noticing their habits even earlier, some as early as 20 years old.
Now, fellas out there, it's always a good idea. Anytime that your wife or girlfriend does something that reminds you of their mother, point it out.
Yeah.
Women appreciate being told they're acting like their mother.
Yeah, they really enjoy that.
Yeah, that's good. Also, always try to use the simple phrase, calm down. Do you know, in the history of the world, never once has anyone calmed down when being told to calm down. This is from someone who tried it yesterday.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
The categories people saw the most similarities to their parents were their cooking and eating habits,
Okay.
their daily lifestyle habits, and their language.
Sure. What do you say? What's something that you say that your mom used to say all the time?
I can't repeat it on the air.
Your mom had a way with words,
Oh,
especially
yeah,
the ones with 4 letters.
Oh,
My mom was a big dag nabbit user.
Really?
I didn't pick up on that. I have not started. I should
Was
start.
she a cook on a wagon train? Dag yabbit?
She loved dag nabbit. Yeah, still says it. Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
My mom liked the word hoosgow.
She was always talking about it.
Your mother grew up in the Old West. I think that's interesting.
Yeah, well, I guess he's in the hoosgow
You
now.
see that dag nabbit hooscow?
Now, my grandpa was a holy mackerel man.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
Holy
holy mackerel. He would always say that. He was a Navy man. Do you think he picked it up because he was seeing
probably.
mackerel a lot?
Yeah,
I doubt it.
I bet so. Holy mackerel.
You don't talk like your dad, though, do you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, we are. Our sisters, my sisters-in-law, get really like they just can't believe how much my brothers and I. They're like, gosh, they are just like Larry. They say that kind of thing a lot.
Huh. That's interesting.
Larry.
Now, this article is saying that just like in that commercial you're acting like, those I think are the best commercials on TV.
Really well done.
Very well done.
That guy, the casting, when they found that guy, they must have gone, we've hit
yes,
gold mine
And
here.
he's so good. I hope that he gets other roles. Because poor Flo is also a terrific actress. But who's hiring her
Right.
in movies?
Oh, and you've got a private jet and you're making
No,
$20
I'm not
million
saying
a
they
year.
have. Yeah, no, they're not complaining, but they're so good.
Are there any lifestyle habits that you've picked up from your parents? This is boring, but every time I shower or take a bath, I use body lotion because my mother was adamant about that one.
Oh.
She always did it. She always stressed it. So
You gotta cream up your body.
I have very soft skin.
I don't
Oh God.
eat like my parents.
You don't?
No.
No.
Not anymore.
Do you cook anything your mother cooked?
Yes.
Okay.
You were just having this discussion the other night.
Meth.
She did not cook meth.
Or
She
Sudafed.
primarily
Tommy, go
did,
get me that case of Sudafed.
She preferred store bought.
Yes, we afford the store-bought meth.
I don't do anything like my parents. Nothing.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I've always thought I was an alien. I don't know how I got in that cracked up family, but there I was.
I think I'd probably do certain cooking maneuvers. I've said this, I use Tide because my mom did.
Right.
Yeah.
You're not going to talk me out of it. Just a lot of things, but...
Hey, Josh, don't you wash your clothes in Tide?
Of course I do. It's too damn hot to wash them out, Tide.
Thank you.
That's becoming the new
Yeah, I like that.
DC.
Yeah.
It kind of has to happen.
Yeah, they bring it back. I like that very much. How about driving?
I drive, yeah.
You drive like your mom?
Oh, yeah. My mom was a hellion.
How about parking?
My mom was a hellion.
Oh, she was. Kids, when we'd go to school, they'd be like, yeah, you could see them. She drove like, we used to call her Mario Andretti. She was fast.
My father did not have a driver's license. Lived all his life without a driver's license.
So your mom drove everywhere.
Albeit to 43, but he yeah.
So he never drove a car.
Didn't care for driving? Or?
Yeah, no. It come to complete the emasculation. She drove, and he kept his mouth shut.
Oh wow, this is interesting.
Yeah, interesting is what it is. Yeah.
Here's a list of some of these other things. Do you have any of these, Christy?
Yeah, the moments respondents first realized they were becoming their parents when you start talking the same way or giving the same advice that they did.
Yeah, I do that.
Because I said so was a big one. My mom used to say that. Why are we doing that? Because I said so. Okay.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah. When talking to my kids, I would go through all the names of all my other kids before getting the right name.
I do that. Scatter in the dogs' names. You do it. Duffy, no Hart.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I drove extra miles to get a cheaper price on a product, gas, I do that because of my stepdad. He knew every price of every gas station all across town, and he would go all the way.
That's so funny.
It's so funny to me.
And $38.
Say 17 cents.
Yeah. I use an envelope to write down what I need from the store.
An envelope?
An envelope.
Now, are you a iPhone writer, or do you... I like to have a paper list.
I do, too. I'm still old school.
Yeah, I like to have a paper
I can write
list,
it
too.
quicker than I can type it on my phone.
Me, too. Yeah.
Now, I wonder if they
I don't
mean,
use
because
an envelope,
now that I think
though.
about it, my mom used to do this. She would use like the envelope of junk mail.
I do that. Yes.
So maybe that's what they're talking
Maybe that's
about.
what they're talking about. And I do that. I use the back of envelopes.
Yeah.
But you're... in what other ways do you act like your parents, Josh?
Oh, boy. Everything that came to my mind was an inappropriate joke.
You like to wear chiffon like your mom? Right. Okay, that's fine. I mean, besides that
I like to drink like
Men
my
wearing-
mom. Yeah.
Men wearing dresses.
I'll say things to my nieces and nephews that my dad would say to us, like, I have a headache. I'll give you a headache.
Oh, yeah.
Just punkish things.
But there is stuff, as Christy said, like you say you'll never say that, then you find yourself going, because I said so.
Yes.
Which defies logic.
Were you guys ever offered knuckle sandwiches when you were kids?
Sure.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that was...
No, it would just happen.
Yeah.
It's okay, yeah.
You didn't have to ask for
No
them.
one
They just-
really
they just
called
got
their
them.
shot at my house. It was
They didn't telegraph.
you had to keep your head on the swivel.
Yeah, you gotta
but
be
yeah,
alert.
That taught you a lesson.
I'll give you a knuckle
You
sandwich.
get hit with a wedding ring on the bottom of your lip, boy.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, that'll hurt.
You'll be tasting pennies for a little while, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. Now, what's coming up, Christy Lee?
Coming up, we do have a fight, but this is over spaghetti.
I'll fight you for spaghetti.
Yeah, I'll fight anybody.
Watch your mouth.
Oops, don't put that mirror too close to the window. You never know what might start, like a fire. And
the heat of the sun's rays.
Yeah, don't let your dog eat weed. We'll have that coming up.
Yeah. Josh, did your dad cut the lawn at your house?
We all did. My mom liked to do it.
I've got 4 damn boys. Son of a bitch, I'm not.
But he
cutting
would,
the
yeah.
Yeah.
No, you cut the lawn at your place now, right?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Do you dress like your dad when you do it? A little homage, if you will.
No, he would wear jean shorts.
Cutoffs?
No, just the actual store-bought jean shorts.
Oh, that have the
hemmed jean shorts.
Hemmed.
Yeah.
They're hemmed?
Yeah. Often a very light denim.
Those sound striking.
Longer,
man.
longer length, like almost to the knee.
Like a jort.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
But your dad was a combat Vietnam veteran badass.
So he said.
He can wear whatever he wanted. Did he wear like a white wife beater?
No.
You have any photos of him and Nam with the
fellas hanging around
with his rifle over his back with his arms up,
Oh, that kind of thing?
Classic.
Yeah, there are some. He was a fit young dude, man.
Yeah.
Kind of chiseled and
man,
glasses.
Did he ever say something to you like, if you'd been back there and on with me,
we'd have killed you first.
You would have been.
No,
you would have been fragged.
He never did.
That kind of activity.
The only time we got a taste of Drill Sergeant Larry was if we made our bed not up to his standards. He would unmake the entire bed and we'd have to do it again. That kind of thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you share a bed with a brother, or did you get your?
We had bunk beds, so for a long time there it was 2 sets of bunk beds in one bedroom.
Were you on top or bottom?
Both throughout the years. Yeah.
Depending on.
Now, most of the time I was on the bottom because I wet the bed.
Yeah, that's a trickle-down effect.
Oh, you wanted to go for a fat joke.
Yeah, he was going for it.
Oh, it could be on top. It'd cave in.
Yeah.
What you were thought.
We went with bedwetter.
Yeah.
Ace was 2 steps ahead of me.
Oh, no, nobody likes you making fun of me more. But the second person, you like it the most. Ace likes it the second most.
Only because I see it coming.
Thank you. Well, let's talk about our buddy Steven Singer. Steven Singer, you know who he is. He's the guy that he chose for his motto, I hate Steven Singer. He's been into jewelry since he was in high school and discovered that he really loved helping people out getting great diamonds. And when I say diamonds, I mean real diamonds, real jewelry from a real jeweler. And as I said earlier, Steven doesn't stick one of those, what are they called, like air-blowing pencil statues in front of his place going, sail, sail, sail.
Air-blowing pencil
Those wacky
statues.
wavy.
The wacky wavy head.
Wavy man, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a cactus, but it's limp. Those have a name. You know what I'm talking about.
I think they're called inflatable tube men. Yeah.
Tube men? Okay. Steven, you're not going to see hey, look, it's the Steven Singer tube man going, sail.
I hope he
today
has one
only.
waving right outside of his store right now.
Well, you can go find out. If you happen to be in Philadelphia, go to 8th and Walnut. I hate Steven Singer. You know what he's all about? It's all about going on the internet and getting yourself the greatest deal every day of the year. By the way, Steven Singer, famous for the 100-day, 100% money-back guarantee, plus fast and free shipping all year long. Perhaps you're thinking about that diamond ring right now. Whatever you're thinking about, bracelets maybe, things that someone's going to really love. Visit our friend Steven Singer. You can check it out at IHateStevenSinger.com. I'm talking about real, natural, rare, earth-born diamonds from a real jeweler you can trust. It's famous for his guarantee, famous for his free shipping, and usually it goes out the same day you order it if you get it in before 2 o'clock Eastern Time. So find out one place, one price. IHateStevenSinger.com. That's IHateStevenSinger.com. He's a dog guy, just like we are. Check it out today. IHateStevenSinger.com. Coming up, as Christy said, be careful where you put your mirror at your house. You could set it on fire. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
I mean this in kind of an way. I would imagine you probably had a lot of guy groupies, but not like in a traditional group. You know what I mean? In other words, dudes coming up to you.
Rod McEwen.
Guys who want to party with them?
Rod was the reason why they call him Rod. Rod waited for us in Hawaii. We were on our way to Australia, and Rod heard we were coming to, stopping in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
He waited
At the airport?
He missed. Yeah, at the airport, he missed his flight to meet us because he thought we were one of them.
Oh, that's interesting.
Because of the bits we did. You know?
What I meant was, as Christy, in other words, you guys were like,
clean it up now.
I want to party with these guys.
Party with these guys.
I mean, I imagine that would kind of be a buzz. Kind of be a burden though after a while.
Oh no, it was, we just like, I don't think so, man.
We got a lot of bits from these parties. You know, we went to one party very early in our career. I think it was in Rochester.
Yeah.
And this one guy brought he was a blues collector, and he brought his famous never heard before Lightning Hopkins disc, and he had it on the turntable. And very carefully put the needle on there, and he sat down with his eyes closed, and some party guy ripped it out, threw it off, put another record on. So we used
cool.
that one. Remember that one? That's where we got Earache My Eye from. Hey, that's my record, man.
Hi, this is Pat Godwin from The Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com, check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
With us in the studio now, two comedians. We are joined by Jimmy Pardo. Also, another guy. It's comedian Chad Daniels. Chad, I understand that you have an injury, that nothing humorous about it, but you look like you're in a little bit of pain.
Broke my tailbone.
Yeah. Did you break it like recently or
a week and a half ago?
Okay.
Tailgating, following too closely?
You can't put a cast on that, can you?
No, you can't. No. I was drywalling. I kept bending over to measure and cut and everything, and I guess my leg muscles were too tight or something like that, and it kept rocking it back and forth till finally it snapped.
What?
You didn't even hit it on something. I didn't hit it on anything. From bending over, and that's the kind of shape I'm in.
Where's that Wow.
Never heard of such a thing. Yeah, the doctor said it happens a lot to pregnant women, which was really awesome to hear from your doctor.
Are your breasts tender?
No, they're not.
You're the first man for that to happen to.
Was it?
Wow.
It sounds like it was incredibly painful.
It sounds like it is
Yeah,
painful.
my wife actually couldn't sit down for a while. Sympathy pains. What? What?
Nailed it!
Ding, 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 ding.
I thought we said there was nothing funny about this.
Ding, 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 ding,
Wait a minute, hold it. Hey! Yeah!
Hello, Friday morning.
Hello.
Yeah.
It's time for the air base.
Ooh, here we go. Come on now. Everybody got her?
this is the guy that perfected it. Jimmy Pardo, ladies and gentlemen.
There it is.
Hey, hey, what the matter with the head?
Do you know the lyrics?
Little Red Ball.
Hey, hey, what's the matter with the guy?
Say it again.
Hey, hey, what the matter with the chicken?
Oh, we've got something new.
What happened?
Oh, Lou Reed.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Jimmy Pardo on the air base, ladies and gentlemen.
Like you just don't care. Yeah.
Oh, you know, I go this way.
Oh, now suddenly it's in a stand-up acoustic. Oh, that's new.
Yeah, right.
I like that.
Very nice.
Hold your left hand higher. Remember, it's you. It's not a stand-up cello.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
It's not a stand-up cello.
Got it. That's it.
That's it. You ruined it. You ruined everybody's fun.
Sorry.
You ruined everybody's fun.
This is Bob and Tom Radio.
Hey, this is Tom. Coming up Wednesday morning in the Bob and Tom Show, it'll be sexy time with Allie Breen.
Whenever my roommate's girlfriend stays at my house, stuff seems to go missing from the fridge. Not like leftover food, like my brand new package of ham was gone after she left last time.
Oh, funny. That's the funniest thing that could be stolen. She stole my ham.
That's Wednesday morning in the Bob and Tom Show.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
The house band today is the Black Moods.
And just for people who like to go
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello. Christy's here. Oh, the ladies'
That's right.
population has doubled. Jess joins us. Hello, Jess. Jess Hooker's here along with Christy to give us the business, I guess. Is that
That's what we're going to do. Give you the business.
Tell us all about it. All right. There's Pat Godwood.
Hello, Chick McGee.
Josh Arnold and Ace Cosby.
Chick, don't you like being surrounded by the fairer sex?
Surrounded?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey,
Like
look,
I said,
he just barely got out last time.
keep your head on a swivel. Yeah, and I don't think all of me got out, actually, now that I think about it. I'm missing a couple parts.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to happen.
Chick McGee, of course, is at the Dude Wipes sports desk. We were talking about this survey done by Progressive Insurance.
Survey says.
About you becoming your parents and things. I was thinking about words.
Did you just stab yourself?
Sorry, I went to brush something off my shirt and I punched the desk here.
Pizza?
Yes. I went to brush pizza off my shirt.
You are just a bully.
Oh, how did that get there?
Yeah, that's why he likes
What is it? A slice of pizza.
That's why he likes dodging cars. He's always been, he's just a bully.
Because he was bullied. Now he wants to bully.
Hey, freckle face.
See?
He's going to bully the wrong person.
That's right.
Now, and then he's going to get curb stomped.
We were talking about
I have it all laid out in my head.
We were talking about words your parents used. I just remembered one of them. My mother would always say, "Are you just gallivanting around late at night?" I'm a kind of a word guy.
Are you sure your mother was born this century?
I know.
I don't think. Or last century.
Does anyone know? Am I the only one whose mother ever did that? And I don't even know. I'm not even exactly sure what gallivanting means.
It means you were out running around. You were just,
Have you used that word ever in your life to anyone? Without
a jokey way. Maybe.
Yeah, never really seriously.
No.
I think in our tax bracket, we said showing your ass.
Yeah, that's one of the best.
Yeah.
You really showed your ass in there tonight.
Yeah.
So, I've never.
Wham!
Now, my grandma would say, she'd say, whatever keeps you out of the pool halls.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
This is from the official dictionary.
Okay.
Known as the official dictionary. It says, gallivanting is an informal verb that means to travel, roam, or move around for pleasure.
There you go, see?
Yeah. I bet you were gallivanting around town.
I was carousing. ever get that one?
It can also mean to go about frivolously and publicly with multiple romantic partners.
Oh, boy.
How about that?
Now, Pat, have you found that you're doing things that your dad did? He was a very theatrical man. He was actually in the theater and
he enunciated everything.
Do you do that when talking to your son or chiding him?
No, but when I yell at him, I hear my dad in my voice, and it scares me. I'm like, oh, it shocks me when I yell. I don't like it.
Do you ever quote?
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
Did you ever say the following phrase? Well, the bard said.
Yeah. yes.
He wouldn't say stuff like that.
No, I had a teacher that every class, for some reason, he'd be able to go, well, of course, the bard. God, did I hate that.
I love it so much.
That's why you love Shakespeare to this day, huh?
Maybe that's why.
Well, if we learned anything from the bard, it would be that is so good.
Wow, but gallivanting. I'm trying to think of there's a few other ones. Like I said, Huskow, I know that was a big one for her.
There's a man showing his ass in Florida. He's facing charges for allegedly throwing spaghetti at his mom.
In the can? By the way, was it out of the can?
Or still in the can, you mean?
Yeah.
It was sauce.
Well,
and
if it sticks to your mom, it's ready, right? Isn't that
According to the arrest report, the 41-year-old man had a verbal argument with his 61-year-old mother. It turned physical. Police said the man threw spaghetti sauce at his mother, striking her in the head and leaving spaghetti sauce in her hair.
And she called the cops?
The man reportedly fled the home they share when police arrived, but was soon found hiding in a bush in the backyard. He was arrested on charges of domestic battery and resisting an officer. I'm sure there's more to this story than what we're getting. That there was probably more of an altercation that led up to this, or she wouldn't have just called the cops over spaghetti sauce, right?
She must be very intimidating.
Boy, you think so?
Yeah?
Yeah, he was...
Oh,
here we go.
He's setting us up.
Buckle up.
Yep.
Alfredo.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Right. That was going to be. Imagine the possibilities.
Maybe she got knocked up.
What?
You think so?
Prego.
She could have been Prego.
No, she's on the ragu. I'm sorry.
Actually, that was very funny, Pat. A British couple.
But now, was it just, were there meatballs involved?
It doesn't say.
That would hurt. Hot meatball in the face?
If it's hot, yeah, I guess. Hot
Do you
grease.
make your meatballs big or do you make the little tiny ones?
Huge.
You like big meatballs?
Yeah, they're my hand, that size.
Yeah, and then but you go to restaurants now and sometimes they're little, like
bite-sized.
Oh, the ones in the can are really tiny.
Yeah, they are.
Itty bitty like that.
like a big meatball. Come on.
You want one that you have to cut up.
Yes.
I
thank
see.
you.
All right.
Do you boil your meatballs or do you bake them?
No.
No, I'll pan fry them and then pour the sauce on them and
Bake 'em.
continue baking them.
Yep.
Yeah, finish the
But you
cook.
let them sit in the sauce for quite a while?
Oh,
Isn't
yeah, all
that
day.
key?
Yeah.
All day. Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Wow, they simmer all day. That's
Simmer
awesome.
all day,
That is delicious. I like my meatballs the size where I can put 2 in my mouth and gargle them.
You're just being
Reminds you of camp.
disgusting. You went to band camp? I didn't know that.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Wait till you hear the flute story.
That was the initiation.
Red MD.
Boy, oh boy.
When you guys were in school, were the band kids always like the most sexually active? Like they
No.
were just,
No.
Oh, see, that's how it was.
Absolutely not.
That's why American Pie that joke was so shocking
Right.
to
No,
most
not for us. Not for, I mean, 100%. They were the ones telling everybody else what was going on in sex.
Yeah.
Yes,
Wow.
100%.
I didn't
Same
have
at my
that
high
either.
school.
Yeah.
Football team was so jealous of the band bus we couldn't because there were girls on the band bus. There were only guys on the football bus.
A lot of people were banging each other in show choir.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And this is hetero?
It's a fair question, yes.
No, it's not. Stop saying that.
Yeah, no, I think only 2 of the, 14 guys in show choir
You guys
were.
were having sex in high school?
Oh, they were
What's wrong
not
with
me. I wasn't. I didn't get
Me
laid
either.
until I was 19.
Good for you, Josh. Good for
Oh,
you.
you think I didn't want to? It wasn't a matter of choice.
I didn't get laid. I didn't get laid till late last week. I'll tell you that. Let me tell you. Boy, I see what everyone's been talking about.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Wow.
Causes all kinds of problems.
Yeah.
I should have had way more sex in high school.
In my high school, we had the girls' phys ed teacher, who was a lady, was having sex with half the football team.
That's so awesome.
My football coach was...
Easy.
Teachers sleeping with their
No.
students should be legal.
Back in the day, I had a
Wait a
class.
second. Josh, in case he hasn't angered everyone yet, what'd you say?
Teachers having sex with their students should be legal. It should be an incentive to do better with your homework.
My stepmother was my
Who
dad's
cares?
student.
What's that?
My stepmother was my dad's student, yeah. This is college.
Yeah,
this
I
is
mean-
college.
A classmate of yours?
I had a classmate.
I went to high school with her.
I had a classmate who married our phys ed teacher.
This
She
is
graduated as a junior and married him that summer.
Yes. How nice.
Had 2 kids.
Well, I'd like to speak on behalf of myself and Tom. I think people should stay with their own ages, is what I think. You agree, Tom?
Do you think, Tommy?
Yeah.
Damn right. Bunch of freaks.
So I want to get back to the pasta thing. So they weren't throwing pasta; they were just throwing the spaghetti sauce.
Yes, which
She
had
threw
to be
the-
hot. That was probably
Is that
not
the
a
problem?
good idea. Yes. Spaghetti sauce is hot.
And acidic. It might burn your face.
Oh,
boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stain your clothes? Come on.
I haven't thrown spaghetti at anybody since I was in a high chair. When you're a little kid, how much fun that is. You're like 3.
I don't remember, but
When was the last time you really threw something at somebody?
I bet your high chair was handed down from some William Seward, the first Secretary of State. Yes. Handed it down to the Griswolds.
I bet it was as heavy as a Buick.
Those are all illegal now.
Made out of oak.
We have Andy's high chair.
You don't want to have one of those old ones.
Oh, it'll take your finger off.
Or
Yeah, the old wooden
or the
ones.
cribs. They're too dangerous.
Do you remember the cages? The baby cages?
Yeah, that could be on people's windows.
Yeah, in New York City, they had baby
They actually had
cages
it.
hanging out of windows.
Oh, my
And the babies
gosh.
would be playing outside because
For
it was
fresh air,
healthy, for
yeah.
fresh air.
Crazy.
Yikes.
Wow.
If you type in baby cages, New York City.
So they're on the fire escape?
Like the air conditioner?
They're like, yes, they're like a window unit.
Yes.
Like a window unit cage.
Nothing can go wrong with this.
I don't think anything really did go wrong.
It had to.
I don't think it did.
I mean, there is we don't have them now, so something could have happened.
Sure.
Maybe they realized New York City air not as fresh as they thought.
Yeah, maybe that was it. A British couple is warning the public to keep reflective surfaces out of direct sunlight after a small magnifying makeup mirror placed near a window sparked a fire inside their home.
Oh.
The registered nurse and her partner, Michael, were at the residence when they noticed an alarming smell and discovered a fire in the upstairs bedroom. Fortunately, while many items in the bedroom were destroyed, including a melted TV and blackened walls, the flames were largely contained by a closed door.
The TV melted. Oh, my God.
I heard it took out 800 ants. We had the story a few years ago.
Did you ever do that? Did you ever kill ants with a magnifying glass?
No, I remember seeing it. It's in a movie.
I've never done that. Does it really work?
I set stuff on fire with a magnifying.
Yeah, I set a dry leaf on fire.
What did you set on fire with a magnifying glass?
Crumpled up newspaper.
Really?
Maybe some kindling.
Gasoline.
A couple logs.
We know
Maybe a two-family home.
He's a pyro.
He is.
He's a pyro.
Remember, we had the story a couple years ago, and I forget where it was. It was in the United States somewhere where the dog bowl. Remember this? They had a stainless steel dog bowl, and it was positioned on a wooden deck right near the house. And remember this? And it set the house on fire.
I do remember that.
Yikes.
It was just whatever it was just the right angle, and the water magnified it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Man.
So that'll have. Be careful. That's some solid advice.
That's science, kids. A Nebraska.
I taught a neighbor kid how to do the light with the magnifying glass.
Is that right?
Yeah, and now he and the other neighbor kids like to play LASIK. There have been some incidents.
Yeah.
It's more advanced than just playing doctor, like back in the day. Now you've got kids playing doctor with a specialty. Yes.
A Nebraska teenager is facing felony charges after allegedly causing a train to derail. According to NBC News, the 17-year-old is accused of causing the train to derail, recording the crash, and then posting the video.
Yep, do it for the gram.
Online, you're right.
I can be the judge on this one. Tie him to the tracks.
Oh, yeah. The old...
Who came up with that idea?
I think Snidely Whiplash.
Yeah.
Help!
You know that had to have been, it had to have been done at least once.
Must have, yes. What a terrible way to go.
Dudley Do Right, rescuer now.
So how did he derail it, Christy?
It says
Answer me.
ACK Railway investigators stated
ACK Railway?
ACK Railway.
Oh, who
I don't know.
Who came up with that? Bill the Cat? ACK Railway. What the hell?
Billy Joel.
ACRAL stated that a misaligned switch led to the crash and that a padlock that was supposed to be attached to the switch was missing, a padlock rather. Officials became suspicious when they found the teen had set up recording equipment near the accident site before the derailment.
Twirling his mustache.
Yeah, and appeared to know where the switch was as well as how it worked. The crash caused $350,000 in damage.
Wow.
And he has been charged with 2 felony counts of criminal mischief.
Sounds like he got the shot, though. A multi-camera shoot.
Jeez.
Man.
Better than, hey, I went to a concert last night. You want to see it? Oh, yeah. 400 people Insta-ing their concert experience.
Who are you, Matt? Why do
you
keep going this?
No, it's okay. Talk more about that, Tom.
What happened?
What happened? With,
You haven't been to a concert where the guy in front of you the whole time is holding up his phone, taping it?
Yeah, of course. That is silly.
Now, yeah.
They'll probably release this on DVD with a multi-camera.
I guess I still feel like that's better than derailing a train for a video.
I didn't say it was better. I said it was probably more entertaining than the bad sound you get from a guy holding his camera up. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Well,
from the science desk, researchers say the planet Mercury could have an underground layer of diamonds.
Well, then we need to go there.
Yeah, we do. 11 miles thick, Josh.
Why don't they ever talk about going to Mercury?
Isn't it too hot?
Well, no, but if you go to Mars, we talk about Mars all the time. Talk about the moon. What's Mercury done?
The diamonds might have formed soon after Mercury coalesced from a swirling cloud of dust and gas into a planet 4.5 billion years ago. A team of researchers recreated that environment in an experiment using a machine called an anvil press, which can also be used to produce synthetic.
Don't help her.
Synthetic diamonds. Researchers said the experiment offers insight into what might lie below Mercury's surface, as well as how planets might evolve.
Here's the problem.
What?
Here we go. During the day, temperatures on the surface of Mercury reach 800 degrees.
Okay.
All right. Well, what happens on Mars then?
Off.
By the way, the planet has no atmosphere. Nighttime temperatures drop to minus 290 Fahrenheit.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's quite a swing, isn't it?
Do you bring your coat or not?
You're gonna
have to hit it at the right hour.
You're gonna have that problem on all the planets.
Yeah.
Okay, the average temperature on Mars is 85 degrees below zero.
Ooh, you got to use layers.
Temperatures can range
Layer up.
from 225 below to 70 degrees, very pleasant, 70 degrees. 70 Fahrenheit.
Oh.
Really?
Mars
That's the
temperature
summer.
varies so much because it's so far from the sun. 142 million miles. What do you think of that?
Okay, well, I don't think it'll be anytime soon that we will be harvesting diamonds from
Mercury.
That's a shame.
Right now, it's time to harvest your home security with our friends at Simply Safe.
That's right, Tom. I knew I needed to secure my home with the best. That's how I landed on Simply Safe after using. I did, I'm going to say, a year and a half of research trying to find the best home security system. It's been 10 years now that I've had Simply Safe. I sleep better every night knowing Simply Safe's 24/7 monitoring agents are standing by to protect me, and if someone tries to break in, to send emergency help when I need it the most. And Simply Safe agents can act within 5 seconds of receiving the alarm and can even see and speak to intruders inside your home, warning them, talking to them live, and telling them that police are on the way. You can have the same peace of mind I do and so many of our listeners on the Bob and Tom Show with Simply Safe. You get 20% off now. We got you a deal. 20% off. Just visit simplysafetom.com. Protect your home this summer with 20% off any new Simply Safe system when you sign up for Fast Protect monitoring. Just visit simplysafetom.com. That's simplysafetom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Coming up, you want to make your dog smell better? Well, you probably don't, and you probably shouldn't, but we're going to find out about dog perfume coming up. And there's a priest in trouble, and we'll tell you what this involves. I can tell you what it involves. It involves meth.
Oh, my.
Okay, so this is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
You never realize how much music affects you until you're told to sit still. Number 23 on the Billboard charts.
Once you accomplish that dream, that's when you find out if that's really who you are.
That's a life-changing feeling. As musicians, we're tapping into that whenever we can.
We're all in. There's no plan B.
Hey, now you know you never listen. Sunshine, you know you're always missing out.
Coronavirus officially hitting the U.S. Here's
March 15th, the day the Earth stood still.
This is the most all of a sudden thing that's ever happened in my life.
You guys have to come home. What the hell's happening now? Then it got kind of scary.
It was over everywhere.
Maybe the year or the time of the huge stadium concerts are over.
And we didn't know how long it would be.
I didn't think it would go as far as it did.
We thought it was going to be temporary.
Touring is the lifeblood of any band that wants to make a living. You have to tour, you have to play.
We're not sure when we're going to be able to play again.
It's starting to chip away at my soul.
This pandemic has impacted everybody in the music community.
Sometimes I feel like, wow, do I even belong here, you know? Just heartbreaking, man.
How are we going to get through this?
Dude, you gotta call Eddie.
It's definitely tested us.
Reduced capacity make it almost impossible for a band to play.
How am I supposed to pay him?
Been all doing other things to make a living because it's been shut down.
He ain't coming for free.
When you have something that you love and it gets taken away from you for X amount of days, weeks, months, you just appreciate it more.
We all really took this for granted.
I miss that a lot. My favorite part of my job was connecting with the crowd.
It's the whole connection with humanity that is the most powerful thing.
People need that connection with other people. It'll come back. It's just a matter of time.
It's a 20-year overnight success type of situation.
Hello, my name is Alexa. If you have a smart speaker and what to hear, Bob and Tom Radio, just say Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn. Now, you try it.
Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
That's the first smart thing you've said to me since you took me out of the box.
The young star, and that's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hey, hi, this is Tom.
And this is Chick from the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Christy, what's the best way to get full access to the show?
Hey, what? You introduced me.
That would be to become a Bob and Tom VIP.
Very good. Now, Josh, what's a feature of Bob and Tom VIP?
Wait a minute.
Well, the live 5-camera video stream of the show, plus a podcast of the show and comedy from the Bob and Tom archives.
Excellent. Chick, what do you have to say for yourself?
Become a Bob and Tom VIP now. Just go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
Jim Gaffigan joins us in the studio. Jim is a veteran comedian and actor, famous for a couple of oddball appearances on Sex and the City.
But I am an actor and a comedian, but I'll tell you guys, I wish I was a film director just in everyday life. So when someone was telling me a boring story, I could just go, and cut. I didn't finish. We got it. That's a wrap. And cut. When you think about it, that would come in handy. You come home late, your wife's like, where the hell were you? And cut. All right, let's try it again. This time you don't care where I was. In fact, you're happy to see me. Let's try a topless. Action.
Listening to Bob and Tom Radio 24/7.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7? 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
People wore these sort of yellow, amber, and brown tinted glasses to alleviate the problems from syphilis.
Oh.
Apparently, when you get syphilis, you're very sensitive to light.
Oh, don't I know?
My rule of thumb at the pool, when I walk by people in the pool in the summer, I'm sorry about the syphilis. Sorry about the syphilis. You guys need to be more careful. Man, there's a lot going on in this community.
Bob and Tom
website.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. We're all here. There's Pat Godwin and Christy Lee and Jess Hooker, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom Griswold. How are you?
Hello, Chick, at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk. Speaking of dudes, recreational marijuana becoming legal today in the state of Ohio.
Oh, really?
Oh, congratulations.
Really?
Wow. Round on the end and high in the middle.
Oh.
Everybody in Ohio.
OH.
Putting the high at Ohio.
Hi.
Now, a couple things coming up on the program involving dogs. Important things about dogs. But first, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for some chuckles.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick.
Yes, Ace.
What do you call a moose with no name?
A moose? I don't know. What do you call a moose with no name?
An moose.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
That's funny. It's not a moose, you see.
Ace Cosby's joke of the day brought to you by Sleep Number. Sleep better together. Save now on a Sleep Number smart bed only at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com.
Oh, we were talking about being a kid. And, Josh, you were mentioning that you were watching some of the neighborhood kids and they were playing doctor.
Yeah.
And that they actually had a magnifying glass and doing LASIK surgery.
Right.
Yeah. I some my kids were playing doctor at my house a couple weeks ago.
Oh.
Yeah, it was interesting because it's mostly paperwork now.
Oh,
yeah. Not a lot of examining patients.
And a lot of Zoom calls.
Yeah, you gotta remember the history.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. I still don't understand that. Why?
Don't understand what? Doctor visits?
Why can't you just sign up for some place where, hey, look, here's my history, doc. Press this button, it'll all be there for you. Why do we have to fill it out every time you go to a doctor?
I think that it would be nice if we could just use a QR code on our phone and just scan it in, right?
Yeah.
We have all that information there.
Your address,
Yeah.
all the stuff.
I feel like there might be some sort of litigious problems at the bottom of this.
Yeah, who knows?
If you don't do it in your own handwriting yourself, someone has made a problem and gotten sick from something, probably.
Could they get worse ballpoint pens?
All right. Yeah, that's a whole other problem. Right. I mean, the ball pen, the ballpoint pen.
Just a cornucopia of issues.
Gone to hell in a handbasket.
And the form has, put your name here. And
so many smaller blanks.
There's a quarter of an inch.
Don't you have your own pens that you put in your... Don't you have pockets everywhere with pens in them? And
I bring my own pens in, I've learned.
Yes.
Ultra fine point. Still not enough room to squeeze in that little box.
Get the zip code in anymore.
Just saying, why can't you
Could you take something pre-printed from home into your doctor and say, here, here's all of my information? Why couldn't you?
You can fill it out before you go. You
Yeah.
can register before
Oh, that's
you
true.
go.
Online, yeah.
Look, I'm
And
going to
it's
the
done.
doctor because
You could do
I
that.
want to live longer. I don't want to spend a third of my life filling out forms.
Well, you could do it beforehand. I even when I take my dogs to the lady
there's
dogs
an
to be
e-check
at spa, I can pre-check them in and answer
Yeah.
all the questions.
I remember the first time I went to the doctor and I had to fill in all that stuff as an adult, and I felt so grown up. Like, I thought it was so fun. Put in all my information. I know all the things.
Did
and
you
then
make stuff up to be even more adult?
No, but then
Yeah, I
you
caught
get
the
to
nail in Cuba back in '58.
you get to the Social Security and you're like, hey, Dad, what's my Social Security number?
Yeah, I remember having to make those calls.
Yeah.
Didn't know.
Only reason I know mine is you had to have it at the cafeteria in school.
Oh, yeah. That was the same number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't do that anymore, I'm sure.
What
That'll
kind
be
of
so.
life did you lead?
So you would walk up and, hey, we need your Social Security number if you want to eat lunch here. And you would say 4.
You know, I have William Seward's high chair in my house. And
Let's turn back to Christy Lee. I can see her. She's over there at the Silac news desk.
a man is warning dog owners out there to be on guard after his dog accidentally ate some cannabis and got stoned.
Well, how about you be on guard, sir?
Yeah, Stephen Davidson reports his dog Oscar started acting strangely after their usual outing. The 59-year-old said his 8-year-old West Highland Terrier, who's typically lovable and clingy, had become lethargic and was acting as if, quote, he was away with the fairies.
And kept wanting to listen to King Crimson.
That's a great album.
You got to realize.
His dog was away with the fairies.
That's what he says.
Well, that's a very poetic way to put it.
Yeah, I guess. When Oscar stopped drinking water, Mr. Davidson rushed him to an animal hospital where vets determined the dog had been drugged. Oscar was kept on a drip and given charcoal medication to clear the cannabis from his system. So did he get it while he was walking his dog out in the woods somewhere? Is that what he's saying here?
Yeah, I don't know.
It happened accidentally because...
What's the difference between getting your dog drunk or getting him high?
I don't think he did it.
Blow smoke in his face. Oh, look at him. He's so cute when he's high.
I think he says accidentally ate some cannabis. I don't know where he got the cannabis. That's
Probably off the kitchen shelf.
Ooh.
Yeah, bad for dogs.
Yeah, careful out there.
And you got to be. We had an article about that. Be sure not to leave gummies lying around.
Yeah.
And aren't they making so that the gummies don't look like they're candy anymore? Isn't that part of the deal?
They should.
I don't think that's true.
Do they make them really colorful and in the shape of turtles?
Yeah, they have all kinds of flavors. Yeah.
What about candy cigarettes? They're still out there shaped like cigarettes.
We
right?
have some.
Yeah, you can buy them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get
Jason
them.
has some in his office.
Well, that's exciting. They have little red tips on them like they're lit, Tom.
Didn't they used to poof out, too? Like you looked like you were smoking?
They had
like a powder.
They had gum ones that would, you could puff. Yeah. That was a great
Baby's
toy.
first camel.
Wow. Dolce & Gabbana has launched a new perfume for dogs.
Dolce & Gabbana.
For $108, you pet owners can have your pooches smelling of the warm notes of
Did you hear, Tom? You
ying
have
lang,
your
ying
poochies.
lang, musk, and sandalwood.
Don't do this.
The alcohol-free scented mist called, is it Fete? Yeah, or Fefe? Has
Fifi,
a 24
Fifi.
Is that the name of the dog?
Is it Fifi? F-E-F-E?
Fefe?
Has a 24-karat gold-plated paw on the glass bottle and includes an exclusive Dolce & Gabbana dog collar with a tag. According to The Guardian, the RSPCA has warned against interfering with dogs' sense of smell, adding that the fragrance could be unpleasant for them and could hamper their ability to connect with their surroundings.
Of course.
Yeah, my dog drinks out of the toilet. I don't think he's going to need.
Well, now it'll drink out of the ode to toilet.
Yeah, toilet water.
Fefe.
Now, how about a breath mint? That'd be better than
Oh, boy. Do your dogs have bad breath?
on occasion,
On occasion.
You got a puppy now? You like puppy breath?
Yes.
I hate puppy breath.
I do too.
Oh, I love puppy breath.
I know. Isn't that funny? It's like cilantro. Some people love it. Others can't stand it.
I love it.
Yeah.
My dogs have bad breath all the time. I tried everything. Did you give them greenies?
My cat has terrible breath. Makes it really hard to make out with her.
That and that sandpaper tongue, right?
Yeah, the tongue. Sometimes it's good. I guess so.
Like, I'm going to kiss you. I got to tell you, this is unpleasant.
All right. Well, what's coming up, Christy Lee?
Coming up, we have a crocodile attack in Australia. We have a priest in Austria who's in trouble for making meth. And we have a Guitar Center employee. Well, here's a shock. He had drugs and a guitar amp.
Well,
bunch of hippies.
You got to tell the whole story behind it. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules.
I am going to exit the studio with the Wizzo Meter. And we have the crew standing by. Chick, are you going to come and follow me?
Yes.
Okay.
This would be wonderful.
And do you want to explain what the Wizzo Meter is, Christy?
Yes, it's a small device that you hook to a urinal, and men, of course, urinate into the device, and it reads out a velocity, I guess, would be the correct term. It's like
Are you there, Tom? Can you hear us now?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, we hear you loud and clear.
Can you hear me?
I hear you also, Chick. So you guys are moving down to the men's room.
I'll tell you something.
Kind of like a radar gun.
Crew member is
dressed in a race.
I see he's in a poncho, and you know what? You take every precaution because these guys, you don't know where it's going to go.
Yeah.
I hope you don't get that bifurcated thing, you know.
We have set up the Wizzo Meter. Christy, it's kind of like a radar gun for urination.
Exactly,
but they don't
yes.
use radar.
No,
Okay, is
it
anybody
uses a
in
little wheel that you spin
We're
like
going
a
in the
hamster.
men's. We're going in.
You two are gonna. Are you two gonna whiz together at the same time?
No.
Tom is at the
I'm at the urinal.
Where's Chick?
Do you have the tester? Should we test it one time first? I have a squirter bottle with water in it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to squirt. This is a really heavy squirter. I don't think any human being could do. Okay, I'm squirting, and the Wizzo Meter is reading 10, 14, 8. Looks like the total readout, 14 was the high.
You know, you really didn't even squeeze it.
I was going to say.
Coming out of a squirt bottle. Are you sure it's not on
24
spray?
out of it.
Oh my God!
There's it got up to 80. You got to squeeze it, Tom.
Yeah, that's what.
80?
80.
I can't go up to 80.
Well, I know you can't go up to 80, but you were like doing this like a little Nancy guy. Oh, look at the little wheel go around.
Okay, Flomax. We'll see how you do. Okay, I'm gonna. So the way it works is after you Chick did it again, and it's reading out 50. So it works like a radar gun.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, I am going to.
Are you gonna unzip and see what you got?
He's reaching it.
Yeah. Now, we've not tried this with. No, I don't want to splash anythody here.
Oh, he's.
Well, let's hope not.
I'm getting ready to go. Okay, I'm going. I'm ripping it here. This is the best I can do.
Oh God, this is no good.
What kind of speed?
There are people taking pictures.
What kind of speed you got going on?
I'm afraid there may be some additional audio.
You get a warm-up lap?
There may be some additional audio.
Yeah. Sorry.
26 was the high.
I'm sorry, what?
26.
26?
Oh my God!
There's your prostate check.
It looks like Chick, when you did it, there's water all over the floor. Okay, come on in, prostate king.
What?
Okay.
No, I'm not saying I'm going to do any better, but
okay, now Chick's going to get up there.
I have a shy bladder.
Well, I'm not going to look.
Oh, he's going to stand there for an hour trying to whiz because he has a shy bladder.
Phone. He needs 2 hands to handle the monster.
I can't.
Did you find it yet?
I don't know if I
He's digging. Have you found it yet?
I don't know if I can do this when everybody wants me.
Okay, are you going yet?
No.
You haven't even started?
No, I can't go.
Hey, everybody turn your head.
Okay, nobody look. Oh my God! Think about Niagara Falls. Think about wet things. Think about Niagara Falls. Think about
water.
Turn the faucet on.
I have to turn the faucet. What? Jeez.
Why? You don't want to stay?
It works for my
Here we
girls.
go. Oh, he's finally started. Okay, there we go. How's it going?
What kind of?
Well, I can't get the wheel to turn.
Now, if there's any kind of gaseous emission, it voids the readout.
26, 54, 56.
So,
Okay.
what'd you get? 56?
What is the readout?
56.
56.
Ooh, Chick.
Very
And
impressive.
Tom, you had 20?
24.
What was mine? 20 something? 20?
Wow. Maybe you should have your prostate checked.
Are you still going?
Yeah, I told you I had to go, man.
The
test is over.
Maybe we can do a commercial break. the camel releases.
Still going.
Okay. Anybody else have to go? We've got the whole.
Would you
crew
wait?
here.
I'm not done yet.
I'm sorry. So the Wizzo Meter. Let me see the readout.
Oh. The key is to get the wheel to spin. Sometimes your aim is a lot key to it. You
I
probably
see.
didn't hit the wheel.
You have to aim?
You have to aim.
You can't arc it in there,
I got a
Tom.
question for you.
Yeah.
Who's going to take this thing out of the urinal?
Oh, well, I'm sure we can find an intern to do that for us.
Do we have any interns? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're heading back in.
Hey, did you enjoy those videos played in that break? Check out the Bob and Tom YouTube playlist for more great stuff.
sunshine. Bob and Tom Radio.
This is Ernie Fergler reminding you, Wednesday morning on the Bob and Tom Show, I'll be... Oh, hold on just a minute. Okay, we need to locate someone. Just read this. Okay. Is it Irma? Ima. Will the following person please report to my office? I'm a jackass. I'm a jack... Okay, fine. That's Wednesday morning on the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom! The Bob and Tom Show. Wednesday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern, worldwide on bobandtom.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Sexy man with a deep voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Now, we all know Tom likes to get his pants hemmed.
Yeah.
My trousers hemmed? Yes.
But chick.
Yes, Ace.
Who would you call if you were in a hurry to get your pants hemmed?
Who would I call if I were in a hurry to get my pants hemmed? I don't know, Ace. Who would I call?
Taylor Swift.
That was Ace Cosby's
Collier.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac News Desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
Jess Hooker joins us.
Hi.
There's Josh Arnold.
And if I may, let me tell you a little bit about Steven Singer Jewelers quick. Buy real diamonds from a real jeweler you can trust. Steven Singer Jewelers, with no phony sales or pricing games, just the perfect price every day. Visit IHateStevenSinger.com.
Ace Cosby's over there. I'm Chick McGee at the Dude Wipes Sports Desk, and here's Tom.
Did we ever find out the name of that air pencil thing that's looks like the cactus?
Inflatable tube man.
The inflatable tube man, that's what it is?
Yeah.
You can get a little miniature one for your desk. Ever seen that?
Yeah,
I got it for you for Christmas.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. Well, I guess you guys have all seen it.
No, we haven't seen it because you don't open your Christmas presents.
Oh, okay. I'll have to.
Has anyone ever termed you uncaring? Has anyone ever said, hey, you're uncaring?
I'll tell you what I care about is...
Thoughtless.
We have a guest.
Oblivious is good.
Oh, there he is. I can see him right there. We have the man.
Good morning, my friend.
The man
Hi, Reno.
with the magic lamp.
Yes.
Sometimes they're called inflatable air dancers.
Ah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'm sorry. Reno, we were talking about, you've seen those things in front of the used car lot. It's the, looks like a.
Oh, yeah, the flailing guys?
Yeah. It looks like a big cactus floating around.
Yeah.
Where do you get cactus?
It kind of does.
That has the arms
the
out there.
arms.
And,
I guess.
That look.
Cactus.
Usually the building housing
You're
a lot
full
of pricks. Thank you at the same time.
There was.
Hey, Reno, how are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
You look a little sunburned. You out cutting the grass?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm golfing a little bit and, digging.
Yeah, get out there.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Go ahead, Tom.
Do you have tan lines? Like,
oh, God.
Yeah, my feet look like a rabbit. You know what I mean? Like my feet are real white, and then my arms are tan just from here down.
Yeah, the farmer's tan.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You wear shorts and no shirt?
I wear shorts. I typically wear a shirt, dude. People eat and look out their window. I don't want them to, you know what I mean?
I see.
Plus, when you're cutting the grass and wiggling, it doesn't look the same as it used to.
Yeah.
You know?
I understand that. What's new in your life?
Getting ready to go on the road with Cable Guy. We're going to Gary, Indiana, Walker, Minnesota, Wabash, Indiana, and then North Dakota.
All right.
And yeah, man, just plugging along. Trying to make a living.
Sounds good. Well, what's on your mind these days?
So I wrote a country fried take if you'd like to hear it.
Sure.
So I've heard the key to a good day is to start your day off right. Now, sometimes that phrase is followed with a big bowl of bran, acorns, sticks, and rocks, or whatever's in the healthy cereal. But I think there is a lot more to it than that. My wife is one of the most positive, thoughtful, patient, and kind people I've ever known. So I asked her, other than the fact that you get to be married to me, why in the hell are you so happy all the time? Right? And she said, because she works on it and she starts her day off right. So I stepped back and looked at the differences in how we begin our day. She wakes up around 6 a.m. before anyone else gets up. She puts the coffee on and sits quietly watching the sunrise. She sips on the coffee, reads the Bible, and goes through everything she's thankful for. She loves on the dog and gets her head and heart in the right place to be a light to others and take on the day.
Oh.
Then she kind of mumbled, and to get ready for you. And I'm like, what? And she goes, look, here's what I hear from the second you wake up. Oh, God dang it. My neck and my shoulder, my back. If I wasn't such a great pitcher in high school, I never would have thrown my arm out. Then I wander into the kitchen and nothing but boxers I've had since I was 260 pounds in 2006, hanging halfway down my ass, making my calves look like I just had casts removed. She goes on to explain that rubbing my belly, saying things like, just because I'm giving you eye candy doesn't mean this sugar's good for you. And you're welcome. Then I guess I down a pot of coffee and my ADD kicks in and I downshift and hit the gas. She told me starting my day with a caffeine overdose and turning on the national news, well, it's like watching me get shot directly out of a cannon. You know, this country's finished. I had a dream last night. I officiated a wedding between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. Yeah, they kissed. Stormy Daniels and Montel Williams are there. I give them 6 months. It's never going to work out. But I'll tell you one thing. They aren't going to take my guns. Remember that time I thought someone was breaking in? I almost shot Debbie's cat. How do cats always land on their feet? You know what? I bet I could do it. I know I could do that. Anyway, after you went to bed, I booked a week in Anchorage, Alaska, and I think I'm going to drive it. They don't have cats in Alaska. They have moose. So I'm going to need to bring big guns. You want to go? You know there's 3 A's in Alaska. The only place I ever see A's is when there's 2 of them. Anyway, I never got 3 A's. That's why I like words like daddy-o with D's in it. Daddy-o, daddy-o, I'm the great daddy-o. So, as you can see, there's an obvious contrast. One of us is at peace, and one of us needs soft walls and a helmet. I think my problem is that I'm riddled with anxiety and I guess some other kinds of crazy. But I remember hearing that depression is focusing on the past and anxiety is worrying about the future. So the important thing is to live in the moment. That's what I'm going to work on. If you can do that, there's no past or future to worry about. And if you can put a whole bunch of moments together, the past will ease and the future seems more bright. I'm Reno Collier, and that's my country fried take.
That's very nice.
Very wise.
Very wise.
Yeah, that pot of coffee kicked in about halfway through that, Reno.
Oh, dude, you know what, man? It's like drinking. Everything I do, if one's good, 15's better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Wow.
It's kind of like, you going to have a piece of pizza? I'll eat the whole pizza.
Now, we were just talking about marijuana. Why? Oh, because of the dog.
Dog ate the marijuana.
The dog ate the marijuana. One good thing is if that does happen, you don't have to say to your dog, sit. Wait a minute, he's lying.
Yeah.
He's lying down.
Yeah. Bo eats CBD.
Yeah.
On purpose?
Loves it.
Sure.
On purpose? No, he gets in my closet. Yes, on purpose. We give it to him.
Oh, does he have arthritis or something?
No, he's just very excited.
It's supposed to calm
you know
him
how people
down.
say that, yeah, the dogs emulate the owner or whatever? He's very, he's sitting down right now at my feet right now being sweet. But, dude, if a car goes by or somebody with a dog walks in front of the house, this place turns into an insane asylum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got one of those. Yeah.
Then he runs out there like he's all aggressive. He gets up to it and then lays down and rolls over, waiting for someone to rub his belly.
Oh.
Like he's tough in the house, and then he kind of,
Aww.
He's a good boy. Okay. He's a good boy.
Reno Collier is our guest. Reno, can you give me those places you're going one more time?
Yeah, man, I'd love to. So this weekend is Gary, Indiana, and Walker, Minnesota. Then we go to Windsor, Canada, and Wabash, Indiana the next weekend. And the weekend after that, we're in North Dakota for two nights.
Okay. And how is Larry the Cable Guy these days?
Fat. No, he's good. He's good.
That's your buddy.
I haven't gotten paid yet. He's good. He's good. He's healthy, strong. He's good. We're gonna golf a bunch. I'm really looking forward to it. And the shows are gonna be fun, man. He's doing great. He's actually lost a lot of weight. That's why I was messing with him a lot. As in, he's down to 260. But
yeah,
he's a good boy.
Well, good.
He's a good boy.
Still cutting. Is he still cutting the sleeves off those shirts? Showing off those muscles?
Yeah. I don't know if there's muscles, but he cuts the sleeves off his shirts. Dude, I think he's gotten so comfortable in that. It is comfortable, right? And if you pit, it doesn't, I don't know. I guess it's a good idea.
There is no pit, right?
You cut the shirt out? No.
Not in the shirt. I think that's why he cut him off to begin with, because you get that rock hard thing in the middle of it.
The seam?
No. The sweat and the mix of deodorant that causes that hard cake.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It looks like batter.
Okay. Reno Collier. Thanks, Reno. Check him out this
I love
weekend.
you guys. Have a great
Bye,
weekend.
Reno.
See you, Reno. Thank you.
Gary, Indiana, Walker, Minnesota this weekend with Reno and Larry, the cable guy.
Do you have an early morning ritual like that where you start your day with a positive saying and a...
I don't have time. I get up.
You don't come in here, maybe it's real quiet, no one's around.
Oh, yeah, but...
have that first cup of coffee and just...
Yeah, I mean,
you don't have coffee that early, though, do you?
Yeah, no, I do. Yeah. There's no one in here. It's great.
Do you know there are some schools that are doing meditation now? They're doing meditation breaks.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He plays his mellow music at that time, though.
A little bit of morning,
that's right.
morning jazz.
More school districts across the U.S. adopting mental health practices as we head back to school. Yoga, meditation, and mindfulness exercises are being implemented along with the traditional reading, writing, and arithmetic.
Hardly jazz. I've heard it. It's John Barry soundtracks is what it is.
Well, at least it's his mellow spot.
The songs are named Ted Danson Goes to the Store or something. Those are the names of the music that he likes.
I think that's nice. I think that's a nice mellow way to
Distract
start
from
your
the
day.
tinnitus. That's what it's for.
Oh,
okay.
The constant buzzing in my ears.
That's me trying to get through to you.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Now, we turn back to Mr. McGee.
Yes, and I'll tell you about Raycon's best-selling everyday earbuds. You know, they've been upgraded. You also now get active noise cancellation with your Raycons. Multi-point connectivity that lets you pair two devices at once. Quick charge function, 10 minutes of charging yields, 90 minutes of battery. And Raycon's ergonomic design to comfortably fit the widest range of ears in those optimized gel tips. Guarantee a cozy custom fit. And they have brand new vibrant colors, blush violet, royal blue, forest green, classic black. And Raycons offers a 30-day happiness guarantee. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today and get the earbuds the Bob and Tom Show wears. And you can get 20 to 40% off Raycon's website. That's buyraycon.com/Tom today. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom for 20 to 40% off site-wide.
Thank you very much, Raycon. Read the reviews. Everybody loves them. When we come back, we have a crocodile in the news, a late crocodile by the time the story's over. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
My parents are fighting.
Oh.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry to hear that.
They're fighting over the dryer. My mom says we need a new dryer, and my dad says we don't. And the fights are getting mean. I think they're going to start taking out those political attack ads against each other.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah.
Colleen Warren wants a new dryer. We don't need a new dryer. Colleen Warren wants to waste our money. Money that could be spent on a new security system for this home. Colleen Warren wants terrorists to invade our home. This ad was paid for by me because I'm the one with the damn job in this house. Jerry Warren says the dryer isn't broken. Just like he said the air conditioner wasn't broken, the car wasn't broken, and our son Greg's arm wasn't broken.
Oh.
Haven't we had enough of Jerry Warren? This ad was paid for by Jerry Warren, and he doesn't even know it.
Do break the dating rules, according to Glamour magazine.
So
which
have
are,
sex on the first date?
It says, if you had a great time and want to call him first, go ahead.
No.
What?
No. I disagree with that.
Okay.
We have a new ringtone that I think is going to be available on the Bob and Tom website.
What does it sound like?
Is that right?
Play it.
Here's what it
Can I
sounds
hear
like.
it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm not wearing panties.
There you go.
Oh, it must be my mom.
I'm not wearing panties.
That's Mom, come on.
I'm not
busy.
wearing panties.
I can't answer the
All right,
Will somebody
I'm
get
not wearing
that?
panties.
Hold on, I'll get it. Hello?
Ah, yes. Oh, electronics.
Oh, you
Isn't it
set
cool?
me right
Isn't it
up.
fun?
It's all this cool digital stuff.
Fun.
Fell right in your trap, didn't I?
Oh,
Once
yeah.
Okay,
again.
once again,
Oh,
Glamour.
wait a minute.
I'm not wearing panties.
And?
Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
Don't drink a lot.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Well, yeah, you know what's going to happen. Uh-huh.
Yeah, because then
Hello?
you're going to break all the other rules.
Yeah, you are. Come on.
You're not going to be wearing panties, and you're going to be having sex on the first date. That's all.
Wow, is that what? Wow, do not give Christy a drink.
So,
God
in other
forbid you
words-
do what you want.
Yeah. So what you're saying is go to the bartender, give him $50.
Yeah.
And
And then you'll be calling him after.
You know what Han always says? Keep a drink in her hand.
There you go.
now, do you take phone calls when you're on a date?
Oh, yeah, I bet you do, because that exhibits that you don't care.
No, I leave the phone in case the kids call. I leave the phone there.
You know,
but
that
I
might
don't
be an
take
emergency.
calls.
Oh, and if they call, I guess they wouldn't have that ring. Sorry.
Oh, hang on.
I'm not wearing panties.
It's my kids. Hang on.
That would not be on her own phone.
Hang on just a second.
I'm not wearing panties.
Oh, it's my priest. Hang on just a second.
It is not. You wouldn't have it on your own phone.
I'm going back on vacation.
You know you should.
I'll be here
Oh, wait a
tomorrow.
minute.
I'm not wearing panties.
My mother. Hang on just a second.
Hold on a
Oh,
second.
that's not me. That's my phone. Chick stole my phone and put that on as
Yeah.
the ring. I'm getting punked right now. Okay. I've got tears in my eyes.
Bob and Tom 24/7. Not on air, online, all the time.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Hey, this is Tom. Coming up Wednesday morning in the Bob and Tom Show, it'll be sexy time with Allie Breen.
Whenever my roommate's girlfriend stays at my house, stuff seems to go missing from the fridge. Not like leftover food, like my brand new package of ham was gone after she left last time.
Oh, funny. That's the funniest thing that could be stolen. She stole my ham.
That's Wednesday morning on the Bob and Tom Show.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
The house band today is the Black Moods.
And just for the people who like to go down slow, I know. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll. All night long.
Bob and Tom.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee is here at the Silac News Desk.
Well, kind of.
Pat Godwin,
Having a tough day.
Jess Hooker, there's Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
Hello.
How's it going over there?
I'm doing fine, just going through some mail here.
Don't you need a little Eddie Kendricks in your
Need
life?
some mail.
Ooh, what is this?
Keep on trucking, baby.
Why are you making that look?
Have you ever heard the song before, Jess?
No.
You don't like it?
Not 1 second?
Whatever that sound is, that grinding sort of
The
organ
funky-
slash guitar, whatever. I love it.
That
in any
organ,
song. Yeah.
No, don't like that?
No.
Okay, how about this? You like that music?
Do you have Olympic news?
Oh. No.
Oh.
I know what she likes. Here's what she likes.
I do like this one.
Look at Tom's face.
You don't like the mashup remix?
Oh, they made something bad worse.
What is this? Stumbling in.
I know what it is, but
There's nothing funnier than you really being angry. I know I shouldn't laugh, but okay.
Here's a lame, stupid song with more bass.
Shake it up, shake it down.
How's that taste, huh?
Move it round, disco baby.
And aren't we lucky to have Paul Lind here in the studio with us? And don't you have a question for Paul Lind?
How about that?
Isn't this exciting?
I sure do. Now, Mr. Lind, where exactly is the Sistine Chapel?
Right next to the 15.
Thank you, Paul Lind.
Paul Lind, everybody.
You
Paul Lind.
Hilariously gay.
Excuse me.
We were talking about the parent thing earlier, and I was thinking of things my parents used to say. My mother would always say when we were really wound up, she'd say, "Let the wind out of your sails."
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, that was one. And then my dad would always wake us up with Up and Adam 12. And I never.
Adam 12? Oh, he made a joke.
He made a joke. Yeah, he was like, just that he would yell, he'd open the door, "Up and Adam 12." And I never knew until I was an adult what that meant.
You didn't know what Adam 12
I had no idea what
the
that
Adam
meant.
12 show was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Didn't he hold a mouse under your nose or something one time?
I wouldn't get out of bed. Yeah, he caught a mouse in the
live
garage.
mouse?
No, it was dead. It was in the trap
Oh.
still, and yeah, I wouldn't get up for school, and he was like, "I bet this will get you up."
Yeah.
He was right.
Oh, that's.
And now I'm terrified of mice. Terrified.
Oh, it's child abuse. Sure. I think we're all victims of child abuse.
I love dads. Man.
Yeah, single dads with 2 kids, like they just get a pass.
It's so funny.
Yeah, it's different.
Well, Josh, there's still time.
Oh, yeah. I'd like to be a dad at some point.
Got some potent seed.
Should we take the 9th caller?
I assume mine's potent. I've never gotten tested.
Well,
let's see if it's.
Nobody's knocked on the door. Hey, Dad.
Knock on the door. They're not going to find that on the door. I would recommend this.
What do you think? Is it normal
viscosity?
Can you put a number on how
thick it is?
How much there is? Like a glass full, a cup full,
a glass full.
No, it is a problem. The viscosity is very important.
Oh.
You're
how are we measuring it?
You mean compared to with potency?
Centimeters?
Yeah, it's got to get up there.
CCs, 10 cc's, yeah.
Oh, it's got to get up there. I see.
Yeah, because if it's really thick,
yeah,
there's a problem. So.
Okay.
All right.
Really? So like mayonnaise too thick?
Yeah.
Grape juice too thin?
I don't know if
I would think so,
like,
yeah.
What do you want, like 30 weight? Where do we got to get the...
What were we talking about, having an office baby instead of an office dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to steal a baby.
Yeah.
No, we're not stealing a baby.
But couldn't you be the father of the office baby, and then the woman would let the rest of us help you raise it?
Maybe.
Would you
I'd
do
have
that?
to.
I've raised my kids.
So wait a second. So we're saying we have to recruit a woman.
Yes.
And Josh will impregnate her. The bonus, by the way, in the natural way.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah.
Right from the tap.
Yeah, you don't have to.
None of this turkey
scrape it off
baster
your
stuff.
towel.
But then she has to sign over all parental rights to Josh, and then we get to
there may be
raise
some
the baby.
there may be some legal problems. With this.
Yeah.
Not to
See
mention
that?
ethical, moral.
This is why we just steal one. You don't have to.
Okay.
There's no paperwork.
We just hang out at the firehouse, right? Yeah.
Okay. God.
Pluck one from a shopping cart. It doesn't
He
matter.
started it with the.
I said intercept one at the firehouse.
The drop box babies, sure.
Oh my goodness.
Drop box, baby.
Did we hear a song from Pat today? I don't think.
Yeah,
we did.
yeah.
We heard one.
too, yeah.
Yes, it
We
was
heard
the
cocaine.
something in your underpants.
And that one and the cocaine on the boat
Cocaine
thing.
under the
Oh, I do like
Coke on the
Coke in
boat.
the boat.
I do like Coke on the
Coconut
boat.
boat baby.
You got anything else for us?
Well, I want to hear about the crocodile. We didn't. That's the one thing you teased we didn't get to.
Australian authorities have euthanized a 16-foot crocodile.
By the way, excuse me. Speaking of words, boy, euthanized. That's a word telling you the opposite of what it's doing. Oh, look, they're making the little person, little gator, rather younger. No, they're
spelled differently. Stupid.
Yeah.
It sounds exactly the same to me.
They euthanized a 16-foot crocodile believed to be responsible for a fatal attack on a fisherman.
That's not fair.
The victim The victim was a 40-year-old man from New South Wales who'd been fishing on a steep river bank when he slipped off this vacation with his family and fell into the water.
I've done that.
Yeah.
Idiot.
Hey, here's a steep riverbank over Crocodile River.
Yeah, the steep bank collapsed underneath the man's feet, sending him over 20 feet into the river, which is renowned as a crocodile habitat.
Yikes.
By the way, this is the second fatal crocodile attack in a month and the third this year.
Oh, so this guy did die?
Yeah, he died. Charles Darwin University crocodile expert Brandon Seidlow said there were probably at least 2 large crocodiles at the river bend where the latest incident took place because people illegally feed crocs roadkill like dead kangaroos.
Well, you don't want it to go to waste.
So they likely associate human presence with food. Yeah, they opened up the crocodile and found them. Right?
You can't eat kangaroo, can you, Josh?
No, it makes me jumpy.
Yeah.
Don't ever involve me in your
I'm sorry. I looked around. I thought you were my best. Maybe not.
But this is where the crocodiles live. Of course he's going to get eaten. Why? I don't know.
Well, I don't think I mean, if the bank collapsed underneath you, you don't have much choice.
If you're on the bank, you're an idiot. It's described as a steep bank over a crocodile
Well, that's where the fish are.
infested water.
Yeah. There's a reason, yeah.
You go where the fish are, don't you?
I'd do my best to.
Yeah.
Not if there were crocodiles there, would you?
I'd be nervous, yeah. I don't know. Because sometimes I've seen footage of guys who are reeling in a fish, and all of a sudden the croc, the nearby gator or croc decides it wants the fish.
Do you drop your pole or do you reel them both in?
I would drop the pole, yeah.
Okay.
But sometimes they get chased.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
They move fast.
For a little while, they will.
So do your bowels. that juncture. No, what did they give the widow? A couple of handbags?
Oh,
some boots.
Oh, boots, not belts. Ensemble.
Wear this to the funeral.
Oh, just getting dark.
Sorry.
I don't know. I think the guy's an idiot.
I think it's a
tragic
an accident.
Yeah. Yes, I agree with Josh.
When the ground falls out from beneath you, what are you going to do?
Right. It's your time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, we all have an expiration date. We just don't know when it is.
All right.
Is that right, Gandhi? Really?
Is that a T-shirt you're going to wear?
Super duper.
A priest in Austria has been arrested for allegedly producing crystal meth in his church rectory.
Oh, stop again. The word rectory.
Oh, I knew it.
I know.
That is problematic to me.
So euthanasia in a rectory would be horrible, right?
Well, yeah.
The worst.
The word rectory, it sounds like.
We know what it sounds like.
I mean,
You're on.
they raided the rectory to.
They're going alone.
So what's the etymology behind that? Like, what is when you break that down, the rec for rectum and rectory?
Probably Latin.
Probably back. Probably the back.
Rec has got to be
in the back.
Latin for something.
Oh, in the back. Okay.
Or lower.
Yeah, I would think.
Okay.
In the back.
Yeah.
Rec.
I mean, why not name it I don't know, rec room?
That's another one.
But that's recreational room.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Not rectory. Okay. I don't know. A raid in the rectory sounds like a porno movie.
Oh, the worst porno movie.
Wait a minute. What did you say?
He said raid in the rec room, or raid in the rectory sounds like a porno movie. Well, you know, it's odd, Kevin. No one's rented this one.
Oh, man.
Should we not have purchased it?
Huh.
Raid in the rectory? Not since Nudes in the Nunnery has a movie gone so unrented.
I bet Nudes in the Nunnery might do pretty well.
I think it would. Sadly, yes.
Among a certain clientele. So this priest is making meth at the rectory.
The 38-year-old cleric was taken into custody after a raid on the rectory. A police spokesperson told media outlets they seized chemicals for producing illegal drugs, as well as laboratory equipment. The Diocese of St. Pölten said it has suspended the priest.
I'll bet it was probably handy. This guy does a service, gets it over with quick. Doesn't waste a lot of your time. He's so buzzed.
The church is somewhat amazing in this. They suspended him.
Yes.
You'd think the guy has a meth lab in the rectory. I don't know. A firing would be.
It takes a lot.
My gosh.
They'll just relocate him.
They'll send you to Washington.
You got through Mass in 12 minutes. I say keep the guy. I got better things. I got to get this over with and move on.
Do they not have presumed innocent until you're found guilty in Austria?
I assumed that they did a full investigation.
I'm sure they will.
And so they said, you know what? 2 weeks, no church.
Just be on the safe side.
Man.
Okay. Police in Georgia are looking for the person who hid thousands of dollars worth of drugs inside a guitar amplifier that was shipped to a local business. WSB TV.
Some bitch has TV.
That's a lot of drugs in an amp. Somebody must have been on a fender bender. Pat Godwin?
Wait a minute.
I enjoyed the wordplay.
We got. But a fender bender is a car accident.
I know. Fender the amp.
Fender is an amp.
Is a
But
party.
a bender is
on
when
drugs.
you're low.
Yeah. That was a great joke.
It's not now because you've torn it apart.
Yeah.
But
Fender amp, yeah.
No, I get the Fender amp here.
Fender binge.
A bender, yeah.
But I mean, if you had a truck full of amplifiers that had crashed, that would be more of a fender bender, really.
Fair enough, but that's not the news story. I did the best I could with the tools given me.
Yeah, I see. I'm so sorry. What happened to the Fender amp?
WSB TV reports
some bitch has TV.
employees at a guitar center in Lawrenceville made the discovery while handling the box that had an out-of-state shipping address but was sent to the guitar center, which was listed as the return address. Staff opened said box, found cocaine as well as methamphetamine stuffed inside the amplifier.
And they acted like they didn't order it.
Yeah, how did this get here?
Gwinnett County Police believe this incident is part of a larger problem involving the shipping of drugs through U.S. mail, and authorities do not believe anyone at the Guitar Center, the business, was involved.
They say 80% of U.S. mail is drugs.
80%?
Who says that?
And I think that's low.
Who says that?
I'm sorry. I remember that. What was it? 80% of all bills tested have cocaine in them. No, they don't. That is just BS. So the employees called the cops, huh?
Well, of course, wouldn't you?
I don't know. I
think so.
Yes,
You don't know.
You open up a random
You
Fender
just wanna
amp and
be,
there's $10,000 in cash in there. You could buy yourself a really nice guitar, right, Pat?
Sure.
But it was the drugs that were, it wasn't cash, it was methamphetamine and cocaine.
I wouldn't. I'd be afraid. I would just be afraid.
Call police immediately.
I don't want to be involved in this at all.
Musicians? I'm sure they know somebody that could help unload it.
Well, there's that.
I would assume it was some drug dealer's shipment that got to the wrong spot, and now I'm going to be a simple planned because I happened to touch it.
Yep.
Some jam band practiced for 3 days straight. Hey, man, I got the new amp.
All right, this is my last story of the day.
Oh, she's calling her shot, everybody.
Yep. Gallagher's is a theater district New York City steakhouse.
Oh, don't they throw the appetizers right on you?
Hit it with a sledgehammer.
And like many of the restaurants in that area in New York City, they all have the theater district. They have a lot of photos around of famous people. And, you know, they have centuries of patronage by celebrities hung on their walls. Well, they had to add a note to one of the photos in their lobby. It's a signed portrait of Perry Como. The framed black and white photo of a smiling Como just off the main entrance.
Como says
there are a lot of smiling Comos in the theater district.
You guys are awful.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Yes. I didn't write this. Just off the main entrance is now ribboned by a blunt message reading, "This is not Jeffrey Epstein. This is Perry Como."
Oh, I've got to see how similar they look.
do.
Very.
Very.
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
You know that there's restaurants out there that... Is that what they did? Took down the photos? Like you had Bill Cosby and...
I bet.
They would have had to, right?
Yeah,
I would think.
Yeah. I don't see much of a resemblance, honestly. Is he pictured with a 14-year-old?
Oh, there it is.
There it is indeed.
So it just is like, it just says right next to it.
Oh, I can kind of see it.
Oh, here, I saw one picture where I kind of see it.
I can kind of see it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right there. Yep.
Right there.
That's 100%. Yeah.
This one,
You
is
can
that what
tell.
you're looking at?
No.
Oh.
But, okay, there's a slight resemblance.
This is the actual picture because it's got the label on top. Yeah, this is not Jeffrey Epstein. This is Perry Como.
This is Gallagher's restaurant.
Yes.
It says the little sign saying, "This is not Waffle House." For those that
it's like a very nice steakhouse.
This is not Ponderosa, then. Okay. Thank you very much, Jeffrey.
Do you have a song, Pat?
For
anything?
Epstein?
No, for
yeah. Give us your.
I had the high dog. I had something for gators.
Sing that song you wrote while you were at Epstein Island.
God.
What did you have for the high puppy
What do you
dog?
have for a high dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called Bad Dog.
Okay.
This is the dog that's smoking pot?
Yep. I might want to get it up on the screen. That was the other one. Hold on, everybody.
And just while he's getting it ready, I just want to remind everyone, Godwin was friends with Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh.
We just have to let people know.
I had a joint that I found. Man, it was incredible. I wish they made a dog bone that was a marijuana edible. I'm going to lay around the doghouse, mama. Put a good buzz on. It's tough to roll a doobie. With these paws, I just can't do it. I ate my master's stash. Can't look high last time he knew it. I'm going to lay around the doghouse, mama, and put a good buzz on. Let me hear you one time. Oh, that was beautiful. Gonna lay around the doghouse, mama. Put a good buzz on. Oh, I wish I had a pizza. I'm too stoned to chase those birds. I can eat a case of White Castle, but I'll settle for these turds. I'm gonna lay around the doghouse, mama. That's right, I said it. Put a good buzz on.
That was good friend of Jeffrey Epstein, Pat.
Oh, my God. I don't think he's
I met him. I may have been photographed.
Did you really meet him?
No.
Oh.
I was joking.
Do you know who this is?
I don't.
Oh, that's the voice artist.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a dog under a table?
That is Mr. Sound Effects.
There you go.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That guy's embarrassing.
You remember when he did? Oh, he's just not good.
Is he dead?
He would have to.
Oh, he was 100 when he called us then.
I'm not sure. Thank you very much. Now, it's time to talk a little bit about our buddy. Speaking of dogs.
Talk to me.
Dog lover. Steven Singer from Steven Singer Jewelers. He's famous for that phrase, I hate Steven Singer. Well, you don't really hate him. You really like him because he's going to help you out. But the other jewelers, they can't stand it. Steven Singer doesn't have one of those, we determined, what do they call them? The big electric cactus that's flying around in front of the
big electric cactus that's flying around.
What's it called again?
The inflatable dancing man or inflatable tube man?
Going
Yes.
sail, jewelry. No, Steven.
Wacky Wiggler, whatever.
Yeah, the Wacky Wiggler. Steven doesn't do that. You get real diamond jewelry every day of the year. No phony sales, no weird pricing games. It's just straightforward, real diamonds, rare earthborn natural diamonds from a real jeweler you can trust. Famous for his guarantee, for his free delivery. Here's the thing, a full 100-day, 100% money-back guarantee, fast and free shipping all year long. Experience the difference. Visit our friend Steven Singer in his showroom if you're in Philly at Walnut and 8th Street, or go to IHateStevenSinger.com anywhere you are. Get those orders in before 2 o'clock Eastern Time. They're out the door that day. That's great. One place, one price. That's Steven Singer Jewelers. You'll find them once again at IHateStevenSinger.com. We're talking about bracelets, necklaces, etc., etc. IHateStevenSinger.com. Spend a little time today on the website and maybe pick out something for your sweetie. That's IHateStevenSinger.com. Coming up, your history lesson. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Now, Donnie, I know that you're wearing a Christmassy kind of shirt, but this isn't a Christmas song next, is it?
No, this ain't a Christmas tape. This and I want one of them camel toe shirts for Angel Skinners.
Okay.
Because it is a holidays. I'll be seeing her, not by choice, but I will be seeing her. Ain't seen her since her last intervention. I caught her cheating on me again.
Oh, no.
The first time, it's because, you know, this time of year everybody does little sweet whispers, and I was nibbling on her neck and noticed her earlobe smelled like her bare feet. Well, we never did missionary, so I bust her fair and square. But then 2 weeks ago, we get back together, and I thought it was going to be another chance. And I caught her. And this time I have hard evidence because I found tonsil stones.
Really?
In her panties.
Oh, boy.
Not just 3 or 4, chick. I'm talking enough to make a decent trail mix with.
Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez.
So I was like, it's been going down on you, John Coffey from the movie Green Mile. Swear to God. Remember when he had them pop rocks?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Nice reference.
I remember, Donnie.
Well, Donnie, so that explains exactly what this song is about.
That's what this tape's about. The first time I met her, when the love was tender and purely platonic, from Donnie Baker and the Pork Pistols.
Oh, my God.
Is he going to cry?
Well, they couldn't afford air conditioning. So she never had company. Her road man worked for organs, so at least she was bug-free. At the start, sort of changed later. I miss her. I miss how even her air fresheners in the car smell like white rain. I swear to God. Her dad went to work that night now. I'll never forget it. And my pants got real tight. Looked like my Zubas were building a beast. She gave a sign for the bedroom. And I knew it was gonna be my night, all right. And then I porked an angel. Between her 2 wings. Then I porked an angel. Crash. Skinner's is her last name. But, see, we didn't have no rubbers. Not even a wet nap. I mean, none that I ever seen. But I saved the day. I just used her covers like a hoodie. Now she blames me for their static clean. Slow down. Let it simmer, Dusty. Just a whore named Angel. Yeah!
Now. And that's your entertainment news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hey, hi, this is Tom.
And this is Chick from the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Christy, what's the best way to get full access to the show?
Hey, what? You introduced me.
That would be to become a Bob and Tom VIP.
Very good. Now, Josh, what's a feature of Bob and Tom VIP?
Wait a minute.
Well, the live 5-camera video stream of the show, plus a podcast of the show, and comedy from the Bob and Tom archives.
Excellent. Chick, what do you have to say for yourself?
Become a Bob and Tom VIP now. Just go to bobandtom.com/VIP.
morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
If you want to turn your daddy parts orange, eat some Cheetos and watch some porn.
Bob and Tom Radio, 24/7.
Hey, got a question. What's that? How can I listen to Bob and Tom Radio on my smart speaker? I'm not really sure. Well, why don't we just ask her? Her? Hey, Alexa, how can someone listen to Bob and Tom Radio on a smart speaker?
Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
TuneIn?
Correct. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
24/7, 365?
All day, every day. Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
People wore these sort of yellow, amber, and brown tinted glasses to alleviate the problems from syphilis.
Oh.
Apparently, when you get syphilis, you're very sensitive to light.
Don't I know?
My rule of thumb at the pool, when I walk by people in the pool in the summer, I'm sorry about the syphilis. Sorry about the syphilis. You guys need to be more careful. Man, there's a lot going on in this community.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Your telephone.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Pat Godwin, Christy Lee, Jess Hooker, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby. I'm Chick. Hello. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You're all set? Ready to go.
I was trying to think of before we get to that.
Okay, so you're not ready.
What you call the thing at the used car dealership with the tube that's flying around?
The inflatable tube man, inflatable
Wacky
air
tube.
dancer.
Tube man.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different. The wacky waving inflatable tube guy. The inflatable tube man, also known as the air dancer.
Right.
Also known as the wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
We should get a Bob and Tom one.
Couldn't you just look at the box that Jess gave you with one of those in there?
Yeah, I don't know where that is, Ace. Kind of busy over here, putting the show together. Got a lot going on. Got meetings to go to today. Things to do. But I wonder, can you make those with a logo on them?
I bet we can. We could put it right here in the middle of the studio. Just let it blow
that'd be
all
great.
show.
That won't make any noise either. It won't bother you.
No.
For 4 hours.
Those are pretty cool.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool.
Yeah, I think they're new.
Ridiculous. Come on.
Would you rather see one of those or a giant gorilla?
A giant gorilla.
I'm going to go gorilla.
Yeah, of course, yeah. And I like Mr. Lifto, whatever his name is, or Mr. Bendo.
Well, but that's only in one place. I don't think that he travels.
The giant statue.
There's multiple ones, right?
I think there are.
Yeah. But they're not. It's not.
Yeah, but you can't move them around, is what Chick's saying.
Yeah,
gotcha.
right.
Yeah.
In any event, we'll have to look into getting one of those for the show.
Okay.
Time now for today.
Oh, that'll
You're
take
welcome.
up 5 meetings. Time now for Today in History. August 6th.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, big uh-oh.
What is
Tom?
That was it's too serious.
8:13 Eastern Time, 8:13 a.m., something like
Was
that.
it Hiroshima or Nagasaki?
Hiroshima.
I'm sorry. Yeah, 8:13 there, I think. So I don't know what time it would have been here.
Sorry, Japan. We just had to prove to Russia that we could do it. We'd already pretty much beaten you in the war, but had to make a point. That's what it was.
That's certainly one man's opinion.
Yeah, Truman's.
There you go.
The ultimate mic drop.
Yeah,
Will.
it's true.
Okay, let's see. Oh, here we go. This is a much later note. The Ramones performed their last performance at the Palace in Hollywood in 1996.
Ah, that's a shame.
None of those
They're
guys
not
are
out
still
there.
alive, are they?
Oh, none are?
I think maybe
Making
one.
music.
Yeah, one. Yeah.
What about Ronnie? Wasn't there a Ronnie?
And Raymond?
Ralph?
Ralphie. Why didn't they go there? They're going to come up with a stupid last name. Joey. But no, Ronnie, Ralphie, Richie, Raymond Ramon.
1861, the birthday of Edith Roosevelt.
Edith?
That's
Edith?
Teddy's wife.
Oh, you don't hear much about her.
Jeez, that's
Eleanor gets all the headlines.
That's one of the saddest stories in history.
Yeah.
Why? What happened?
Teddy Roosevelt, his mother and his wife died on the same day.
Oh, what?
Incredible.
Oh, it was the best
What'd they
day of his
have?
life.
Good shot.
I don't think they were. You know what it was? It was Truman.
They were
proving
hugging.
a point. Truman was proving a point.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what he told the Russians he could do.
Exactly.
Oh, this is terrible.
You guys, historians agree with what I said. That's where I got it.
I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this one? Josh, this is important.
I don't agree.
Happy
That's
birthday,
all.
1881, Alexander Fleming. Mm-hmm. Anyone?
Penicillin.
Very good.
Nice.
The inventor of penicillin.
Fleming.
Yep,
really
that's right. He
invented
also had lactose intolerant. A lot of mucus.
Okay.
Yeah,
There you go.
same thing.
Somebody
yeah.
would have done it if Full Fleming had it.
That's right. Fleming had it. They would have found it. It's like the Grand Canyon. Nobody discovers that. Come on, Balboa. Pacific Ocean.
Great scientist. The war on VD, among other things.
Not really a great scientist. Hey, this is moldy. I'll eat it. You know,
I feel a lot better.
I feel a little better. Should I sell it? That's Fleming for you.
How about this one?
What can I possibly have against
Lucille Ball. Happy birthday to Lucille.
Never funny.
Did you see the picture of Desi Arnaz Jr. that came out yesterday?
No,
That
what happened?
he'd been out. Oh, did you
Kind
see
of
it,
a hermit,
Pat?
right? Yeah, he's a hermit,
Yeah, he'd
right?
been kind of like a hermit, and there hadn't been a picture of him in years. And he's all gray, long hair, full beard. Yeah,
You mean from Dino, Desi, and Billy?
Yeah, that one.
Jeez.
Tell your baby I'm not the loving kind. Their big hit.
I knew he
I'm
would love
constantly
this.
fascinated by that you are absolutely convinced your memories are everyone's memories. And I don't know what goes on in your brain that you believe that.
It's a fact. That was the name
He
of
was
the
cute back then.
was the
Do you
name
know
of the
Desi and
band.
Billy? I remember them.
And that was their hit.
I don't remember their hit, but my aunt was real into them, so I remember
Tell
pictures.
your baby I'm not the loving kind.
I don't think that was. Define hit. Was that a number one?
No. It was number one, but
Top
it was on
40.
the charts.
40, 39?
Top 40.
You going to give me the top 20?
Let's see now. Here it is right here. I'll see if I can figure this out for you.
Oh, please don't do this.
Yeah, this is it.
Sucky, suck, 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 suck.
This is hardly music. Our parents are rich, and they said, boy.
Is that a girl singing?
Is that singing or what? That's right, it's or what?
It's probably a bunch of session singers, and then they walked in and.
Rather hear audio from Hiroshima.
Why don't you guys go get out of the kitchen, go start a band? God,
Sounds
go
like
on.
girls.
That was kind of a
They
hit,
all
though, right,
did.
Ace?
Right, Ace.
Yeah. I think it was number 52 in Latvia. It's terrible, terrible.
They sound like they've
That
given
is
otters
awful.
microphones.
Now, I don't remember that song, but I remember them, just the pictures of it.
And Dino sadly gone. Billy's still out there playing guitar, right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Nobody knows.
He was in the Beach Boys or something up for a while.
What's Billy's last name?
Idiot head.
Sphinx.
Change it.
Now we've got a show. Come with me, Tom's memories. Dino, Desi, and Billy, the overlooked genius of Nepo babies.
1970, happy birthday, M. Night Shyamalan, whatever the hell it is.
Shyamalan.
What is it?
Shyamalan.
Okay, big deal. Do his buddies
You
call
said
him?
it different than he goes, all right.
Do his buddies call him M? Hey, is M here?
Oh, I don't know.
I think they call him Knight. Remember,
Okay, good.
Bruce Willis was on they got yelled at me because I said, how is, I said, Shamalama Ding Dong, and Bruce said, what's your problem, or something.
What's your
Okay.
problem?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.